Thank you for waiting. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Rice, thank you. Happy 2 months. Thank you for the kick sub. Yucarnate, thank you. Happy 9 months. Snorting the white powder. Yes, sir. 9 months, not 8 months. Happy sub, baby. Thank you so much. I think we got an earlier sub, too. Lots of daily sniffs. Hey, Corb, happy 2 months. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Elf Powder. Hello. Best Tard Wife. That's me. That's me, that's me. Hi, hello, hello. Hello. Nice to see you. Did you just say shalom? Are you trying to rage bait me again? Kick didn't send you a notification yesterday? Oh, that's okay. You're here today.
Stay awesome.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
What do you call a line of men waiting for a haircut? A barbecue.
Oh my god, that's such a good one. I think I'm gonna use that. Mr. Memetic, happy 4 months. Snake, happy 49 months at tier 2. Thank you very much. Raw Toast Bread, thank you for the prime sub. Thank you so much. First time in this stream, can you say something racist? Thank you. Yeah. Nenwa. Fucking Enwas, you know. Cortisol is currently low. Yeah. Right now, I'm chilling. I'm good. Hi, Powder. Hi, Winter. Hi, for stream. Hello. Welcome in. I'm gonna slur. Ow, happy 2 months too, by the way. Yeah, that's my second favorite N-word. I'm just kidding. It's probably my first, actually. Enwa, it's a pretty good one. I like that one. Missed you, Powder. Did you have a good time off? Yeah, I did, actually. It was busy, though. I was getting the Minecraft server all fixed up, and then I had family fly in from out of state, so it wasn't as relaxing as it could have been, but my voice is all better, and yeah, things are good. Yeah. Always calling trans little gay boy. You know, you could, because most trans people are men, but they're not all gay, you know? There's like women out there that are married to men who dress up like women, so...
Hi, Powder. Hope you're having a great day.
Hey, Kanjigami. Happy 9 months. Yes, they are. No.
And W-A-H-T-I-G-U-E.
It's just it's something else. Sounds like gay with extra steps. It's something else. It's something else. Enwa fatigue. Yeah. Those poor women. Yeah, well, I think about that one woman who was the ex-wife of the guy at the ice skating, the hockey game, right? Yeah. Oh my goodness, Strawberry, thank you for the sub. Welcome in.
How's our gay preem leader, Pow Jam and Dirtin Yahoo doing Pride 1000?
Pow Jam and Dirtin Yahoo doing... Sally, thank you for the bits. What the fuck? Oh my god. Don't worry about it, Paladin, by the way. Don't worry. Oh my goodness. What was I gonna say? Guys, what is with all of these Netanyahu distractions? Okay? Like, holy fuck. Is he dead or is he not dead? It feels like they're putting out all of these AI videos to distract us from things. I don't know. My spidey senses are tingling. It's so bizarre. Oh, wait, the president's name is banned? I have no idea why Kick has it censored. I honestly have no idea why you can't say Trump. Dude, what I thought we got away with it. What the fuck? Why does Twitch have these emojis? Why do you think? Be nice to Yahoo? Does anyone even use Yahoo anymore? Does anyone have a Yahoo email anymore? How's everyone doing? Hi, Strawberry. I'm doing well. Not even Twitch has gone that far. I know. It's so bizarre, typical. It's like Kick will do weird things, Twitch will do weird things. I don't know. I think it's the auto mod on Kick. It's very sensitive. As a straight Original equipment male who dresses as a male. I kind of miss the time when cross-dressing was just cross-dressing. When cross-dressing was called out for what it was. Weird. My cousins had the same Yahoo email for like 20 years. God damn. Oh, hey, it's Lilac. Thank you for the tier 1 sub.
Nedonye AI, who is my favorite AI since AI began.
It's so weird, though. It's so weird. It's just this chat. It's not censored on other channels I've been on. Oh, really? I gotta check my Kick auto mod then, because I haven't submitted any block terms on Kick. I believe.
Wish you a good stream.
I know I
voter.
haven't done it with Trump. I use Hotmail. You use Hotmail? What even is a Hotmail? Okay. Thank you for the bits. Wish you a good stream. Thank you. Thank you. Powder, how tall is too tall? How tall is too tall? There is no too tall for me. I like tall.
Powder to flower, powder to flower.
I am just as you would expect. I like tall men. It is a preference. What's nice about being a short woman is that most people are taller than you, though. I serviced a customer yesterday that used an AOL email. Oh my god, AOL. Wow. No Asmon stream today. Gonna finally catch a Powder stream today. Wow! Well, welcome in, Joy Boy. Hello, hello. That's nice of you to come in and, you know, pay me a visit. I appreciate it. I have been deprived of Asmongold and Tectone content for a while now. So I have a video pulled up today of Tectone reacting to a video. So we're gonna react to a react video reacting to a video made on YouTube. So, I did catch a bit of Tectone's stream today on YouTube, and he was like crashing out about this guy named like WestJet, and Tectone was getting pretty triggered, and I was like, oh shit, it's demon time. But I think that was the title of his stream, was like, it's demon time, and I was like, yeah, he's going demon time right now because he's getting all mad. So I guess there was some things that WestJet said about Tectone that got him a little upsetty. But it was a video about Pokimane. Yeah, I caught the last I caught the last like 20 minutes of his stream, because then he ran into technical difficulties and then he ended stream, and I was like, god damn it, I finally get to catch a Tectone stream the first time in like 2 fucking weeks. Over 2 weeks, and then he has to end early for technical difficulties, and I'm like, fuck. I'm so sad. But yeah, I guess the hot topic is Pokimane now. I feel like it's like every 2 months she's always doing something.
I miss yesterday's Pouty, you are ... She was cute and reg-abatable Capify.
Oh my god, I was incredibly rage baitable. It's fucking, I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna ban the word Israel. And I don't know, if Twitch emails me about it, I'm just gonna have to be like, my chat keeps spamming it. They just keep talking about how much that they love Israel and stuff, and I'm gonna have to add it as a block term. Added Shiv, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. And Sage, happy 2 months. Thank you for the bits, guys. Oilfield and Thali, thank you guys. Oh man, yeah, what'd she do? Most recently? No, I haven't seen the latest Nick Shirley video. What did Pokimane do recently? Good question. I don't know. It seems like it's just the typical stuff. Like, she says, like, eat the rich, but then she's, like, incredibly rich herself. And then, she does this weird stuff with, like, her neighbor, which... It seems like her neighbor is her boyfriend, but it's not really confirmed, but like it might as well be confirmed. And then, I don't know, she kind of gives off this presence where she's like trying to be a girl's girl, but it just comes across as very disingenuous. So, yeah, There's a lot of things, right, that Pokimane has done that has pissed off a lot of people. Giving dumb opinions. What else? Yeah, that's a great summary for that. As Tectone said, she's a brainless blow-up doll. God damn. Damn. Yeah, her double standards are completely obvious to the point it's laughable nowadays. Yeah. I feel like she might be edging on lolcow territory in the near future. Or she's trying to drum up a lot of controversy around her because, you know, especially female streamers, they rely a lot on their looks. And, you know, the older you get as a female, the looks start to fade a bit. So, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of the future here, right? I mean, at the end of the day, who knows? Maybe she'll retire and go live a fulfilling life with this buff Asian dude who's supposedly just her neighbor. I'm not sure. I have been seeing a lot of white pilling content though, which is really nice to see. Nice change from the typical bullshit that's on social media. People have been sharing videos of
Israel
PewDiePie.
this, Iran that. All I know is Iran out of beers, and the struggle is real.
Thank you so much for saying that. That was the meme that I was looking for yesterday. Yes! Someone actually said it. Thank you. Ah! Yes, I ran out of beers and the struggle is real. Yes, thank you so much. I feel so happy right now. Ugh. Oh, okay, what was I saying? PewDiePie, I guess, made a new YouTube video, something about fixing the YouTube algorithm. And now a bunch of people are posting about PewDiePie again on Twitter. And it's nice to see because it's inspirational content. It's like, PewDiePie got a girl like Marzia, you can too. And I think that that is so wholesome and so cute. And I really hope that everyone gets that, you know? Because I think, if I remember correctly, Marzia was a fan of PewDiePie's, and they would send letters to each other back and forth, and they met up in real life, and da-da-da, now they have a kid, and they have dogs, and now, like, PewDiePie is just so grandfathered in to the internet and into social media that he can just do whatever. Like, he can make a video and boom, it's like at 1 million views automatically. So that's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Good afternoon, Brian. As Kirsha says, you're all gonna make it. Well, that is very hopeful. I hope you all make it, but let's be realistic. We'll see what happens. Hey, Holy Ball, what's up? I talked about you yesterday. It was a good day after all. Powder is streaming. Aw, Manji. She don't believe in us. No, I want to. I guess I was just thinking of, like, all the people on social media. Unfortunately, the world just fucks you. And they fucked this guy. The video we're gonna watch today is called The Tragic Story of Gypsy Crusader, and it's Tectone reacting to it, so that I can get my double dose. I can get my dose of Tectone, because I only got 20 minutes of his stream today, sad. And then I also get the dose of Gypsy Crusader, because we were talking about him yesterday, and he supposedly won a boxing match against some black guy, but I don't know who the black guy is. I've only ever seen Gypsy Crusader with his Joker makeup on, and his clips go viral on occasion. Hello, sorry I missed yesterday. Day job was calling? No, totally fine. Don't worry about it. Hi, Powder. I'm on a quest to get on someone's chud list. Where do I sign up? There's a guy named Flabberjiggles, and I'm pretty sure he's extremely autistic, but he's on Twitter if you want to go talk to him. He doesn't like me very much. Actually, I don't know if he likes me. I'm pretty sure he doesn't like me. Well, okay, he disagrees with my positions. He disagrees with my opinions, and he doesn't like my position. But I think he likes that I am more transparent about my position and my opinions. So maybe it's one of those things where, like, he respects me for being transparent, but like he doesn't really like what I have to say. So whatever. Everyone on Twitter is autistic, Powder. Probably to some degree. Do you have any fans or just hate followers? I think I have both. You sound different. Oh, is my... Hello? It should be good. I don't think my mic is fucking up. It shouldn't. I was worried because during subathon I had it turned way down low. Number one, voice changer acting up. Oh yeah. Let me hold on. Beep this, beep that. No, I think it's probably, I don't know if you were here during subathon, but my voice was screwed. So I probably sound a lot more, you know, peppy and a lot more clear. My voice isn't struggling every single day because now I can
Powder, I hope you're doing
speak clearly.
Well. I love Israel.
I swear to God, I'm gonna block that term. I'm so gonna block that term. She's communicating in Morse. What is it? ... dash.
Just getting this
whatever that means.
Into all my brothers in Israel appreciation.
Oh my God,
in the chat before the Incept Heights begin the second.
Nope. I'm gonna let the joke die. I'm gonna let it die. You guys are rage baiting me. I'm gonna get triggered. I am in a good mood. And you guys... Goodness gracious. You're going to block Israel. I think you're that strong. I'm gonna block the term. Me when joke not dying. All it took was one person. That's the thing. That's what happens. It takes one person. Big boy. Pork chop. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you. Elves don't get angry, Powder. Oh, who says so? Who says that? You do have a sort of an Israel color scheme. What? What are you talking about? I'm purple. Are you a man? Are you a man who's colorblind? What are you talking about? Jesus Christ. She's a snow elf in a purple world. $12 trillion to Israel. Jesus Christ. Well, yeah, I guess they're taking all that money and creating a bunch of AI videos of Netanyahu. Because no one wants to confirm if he's dead or not. Like, holy shit. Now everyone's just fucking around with AI shit on Twitter and talking about his fingers and stuff. And I don't know. Are elves popular in Israel? I don't fucking know. I don't want to know. Red-green colorblind would maybe see purple as blue. Oh, there's a chance there. Yep, there's a chance there. Watch out, Powder. This rage bait was promised to us 3,000 years ago. Goodness gracious. You know what I'm not too mad about? Is that we can talk about it a bit more. Ever since, October and ever since the war, now we can talk about, Jewish people a lot more. And we can talk about Israel a lot more. And they just kind of have to be okay with it, right? Especially if they're letting Hassan say the things that he says, There's like, what you gonna do? You're gonna make it incredibly obvious if you just start censoring a bunch of people talking about it. Gart, thank you for the 3 gifted. Thank you very much. I wish nuns were real, man. Nuns? Don't they still exist? Are there no more nuns? I thought there were nuns. I think nuns are still a thing. Low-key, I want to go to war. Oh, no! Why? We already are in one. Where are you? Wait, where are you from? Goku? Goku, what? Got some near my home, actually. Is that so? Nuns. Near your house. Nuns still exist. I thought so.
Powder's ragabateness is real Kappa 1000.
Rage baitness is real. Oh, thank you for the bits. There's none of them left. Oh my god, what a terrible joke. Send Goku to the Hormuz Strait. Oh, the Strait. Yeah, I heard that. I heard
In
that.
the 2007 movie Spider-Man 3, Tobey Maguire plays Spider-Man who turns evil. As evil Spider-Man, he answers the phone with the phrase shalom instead of hello. He has never done that before turning evil. What did Tobey mean by this?
What does it mean? What does it mean? What is Hollywood trying to tell us? Very interesting. These little breadcrumbs. Interesting. I've heard that our what is it? The Europeans are not wanting to help America with the Hormuz Strait or something. And I was like, oh yeah. Yep. Pancake! Hello, welcome in. No one cares about Hollywood anymore. Yeah, I noticed that actually. I noticed that they did what was it? See, I can't even remember. Was it an Oscar? Was it an Emmy? Whatever sort of awards show. Something happened recently, and I just feel like no one talks about it. Valentina, thank you for the raid. Hi, welcome in, everyone. They were last playing Crab Champions. Hi, I've never heard of that. Crab Champions. Thank you so much for the raid, though. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello, I'm Powder. We're talking about the Oscar Emmys or something, whatever that award show was that happened. Thank you for the bits. Howdy, pal. Hi, Bang. Award shows are just lizard people circle jerks. Yeah. 100%. Oscars. It was the Oscars. Thank you. Yes. Guys, the world on social media is so backwards. And I'm gonna tell you why. I saw a post of some Asian chick. She was talking about how women find Timothy Chalamet more attractive than Henry Cavill. What? What the fuck? Source? Who is saying that? I call utter and complete bullshit.
Our military's kryptonite seems to be the sand. We stole the Venezuelan president in 20 minutes. I'm tired of the sand boss.
I have seen Korean boy band members, but the women that are attracted to the Korean boy band members, I feel like are closet lesbians or something. Who is Timothy Chalamet? Timothy Chalamet, he's the antagonist of Dune. He's the main guy in Dune. That's atrocious. No. I don't know what it is. Like Korean men that are in boy bands, they're incredibly like plastic surgeryed up, and they look you know, more androgynous, like they're more feminine, right? Timothy Chalamet, he's like a skinny guy who's like kind of awkward, and like I can see why people would be into him, but to say that he's more attractive than Henry Cavill, what? No. Like, Henry Cavill attracts men and women, all right? Timothy Chalamet, I think, is just a woman thing. But Henry Cavill's winning. He's totally winning. Someone tried to say that Henry Cavill being nerdy was, like, a downfall of his. And I was like, what has this world come to? What is happening? Are we serious? He is a man. Henry Cavill is a man. And we were talking about Leon Kennedy the other day, or yesterday, and I would be totally fine if Leon Kennedy was spearheading the return to masculinity. You know? Like, can we get some sanity back in this world, please? Please. Him being nerdy is why we like him. No, I'm cool with it. I mean, he likes Warhammer, you know, and I think that's awesome. He likes video games. He played, like, World of Warcraft, and that, like, speaks to me, you know? I think the women being into androgynous men might have a lot to do with hormonal birth control. There is something to that, right? I hear that. I haven't read any sort of studies on it, but I have heard about that. The birth control fucks with you. I remember being on birth control for a while when I was a teenager, and I've I've been off of it for many, many years. Maybe that's when I started to get my brain back.
Get these girls who like him, then it's so over for the rest of us.
Yeah.
Appreciate the nice words, though.
Well, he does have a wife, so he can get the girls. And there was a lot of backlash on that post. So the world has not gone completely insane. We still have a few, maybe not more than a few. We still have one too many insane people. But yeah, when I went off of Standby.
Korean boy band members' looks make me uncomfortable, like seeing a wax doll in a museum. Also, if you like Korean boy bands, that's just a red flag in my eyes, which I normally wouldn't care about band taste, but damn.
I think it kind of gives the same vibe as like someone who's extremely obsessed with like Taylor Swift or One Direction. Nowadays, it's the new Taylor Swift is Sabrina Carpenter, and she's the girl who sings about like hating men or something like that, and that's causing a lot of controversy right now. So yeah, gender wars, woo, yeah, more bullshit, girl power, yeah.
Woo 2 months.
Who even likes One Direction in 2026? I don't think they're really relevant anymore. Better Metal, thank you for the 2 months. Happy 2 months. Well, there was that one guy from One Direction, he died, and then the band like split apart as well, so I just don't, they're not really a thing anymore. You good, Powder? Yeah, I'm chilling. Yeah, one of them did die. The hormones change what women are looking for in men. Pregnant women look for less threatening men, while normally most women are attracted more to men that can be threatening, capable of physical force. Oh, okay. Is that the sort of like, because when a woman is pregnant, she needs a guy who's like more catering to her and soft and not gonna kill her because she's pregnant or something?
As much of a twink as he looks, Timothy seems to believe and stand for more traditional things that Hollywood seems to hate.
Well, that's good. That's probably why he lost. If Timothy is standing for more traditional values, that's probably why he lost the Oscars. It's because it goes against everything they're about, right? They're like, fuck! Our little twink boy doesn't stand for our degeneracy? How could he? Let's take away his chance at an award. That's what they do.
Pyeoltone 100, Pyeoltone 100, Pyeoltone 100 Trump. We have won this war against Iran. A war has never been won so decisive.
Oh my god. Kalergi, you always post some bullshit. I don't even know what you're trying to say, man. We're not even on the topic of the Iran war. Thank you for the bits, man, but like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's just gonna end it with I love Israel or something. Oh my god, the rage bait, love it. Schizo posting. You playing Skyrim? I'll probably play some Skyrim later. Honestly. Kalergi is best mang, he's true skiz like me. I cannot believe how many schizos I have now. It is insane. Oh my god. You're all saying something different too. Karu, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Kick raid, by the way. Thank you so much. Oh no, it's the thing. We do mirror the streamer. I'm not schizo. Not yet. It's the 4chan ad. Oh, it has to be. Karu, thank you for the Twitch and kick raid. Thank you so much. Welcome in, everyone. I'm Powder. I'm talking to my people and the schizos that are in my community as well. Yep. Welcome in. Hello. We're just talking about any and everything. You made it. You did. You did. Your NWAs, you mean? Yeah, all my NWAs. I'll survive. Anywho, I definitely have attracted more schizos. It could possibly be because of the 4chan ad. That is possible. Although I think some of the schizos came before the 4chan ad, so I don't know. They were already here. They were sleeping, and then they woke up. Don't worry, Powder. Give it a couple weeks and the schizos will get it out of their system. Probably. I'm a schizo from before. Yeah. See, there's more. But yeah, no, I haven't noticed. I mean, is 4chan even relevant anymore? I don't know. I don't know if anyone actually really cares about 4chan anymore. It used to be a big deal, but now it's just kind of a meme, right? Couple of weeks, I'm living in the walls forever. First time chatter, living in my walls. 4chan is for feds, you know? Yeah. I'm the least schizo here. You know, Hafama, surprisingly, you are not as schizo as some of my other schizos. That's saying a lot. 4chan is all feds and homos. Oh, okay. Homos and feds. Yeah, the Jannies killed 4chan. Sad. I don't know what 4chan is. It was just like I don't know what you would call it. Like a message board where people could say any and everything without being censored. Just palping in to see if Powder listened to Pow Mom about Pow Pits. Have a nice stream. You were expecting to see my armpits today? No! I told my mom no, and I'm gonna tell you no. Guys, I don't even know if my mom understands the implications of what she's trying to say. She's trying to say, like, oh, why don't you just, like, haha, post a photo of, like, your feet or your armpit and you'll just get money. And it's like, I don't think you have thought this through, right? Well, you don't understand what people do with those photos, Mom. Or, well, specifically, Pole is all fed in homos. I think some of the other boards are still okay. Oh, okay. The Pole politics? We get powder pits? No, you don't. No respect to her parents. Guys, let's be honest. My mom probably just doesn't know. I don't really think she's trying to tell me to, like, show bobs and vagine on the internet. You know what I'm saying? I think she just doesn't get it. I don't think she understands. She probably just thinks it's all funny haha stuff, right? She doesn't take the internet seriously at all, which is, like, kind of a good thing, but also kind of a bad thing. You know? How about Pow earlobes? My earlobes? I have attached earlobes. Did you know that? Some people don't have their earlobes attached. Thighs and ass will always be superior to feet and armpits. Yeah, I've heard the feet people are a little weird. I'm dying laughing at this. Really? I mean, let's be honest. Who else has, like, parents that don't quite understand the internet, right? I can't be the only one. A lot of VTubers are like that. Is it because she watches others? A lot of VTubers are like what? Like what? Thick thighs save lives, so their earlobes just float and not attached to their ears. No, like mine's attached to my head. Evening, Pow and chat. But yeah, other people's earlobes are just like a lobe, like a fully... like a lobe. They're not attached to the head or something. Like, they don't take it seriously, so they talk about feet and pits, etc. Good to have you back. It's good to be back, Juju. Nice to see you. Wait, oh my gosh. I'm brain farting. Garavon. Or Gary. Like, they don't take it seriously. They talk about feet and pits. Yeah, but at some point, it stops becoming a joke, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure some of the people in my chat who are saying, I love Israel, like, for the 10th millionth time, they're, like, brainwashing themselves. And then soon, they'll actually love Israel. And then... what do we do? What do we do? Because there's VTubers, right? It's like, oh, it always starts off as a joke, right? It's always a joke. Haha, I'm just gonna post my feet. Oh, wow, look at all of this positive reinforcement that I'm getting. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should post my armpits next. Why not just post my, like, my boobs, huh? Then I'll get lots of good attention. Women can be simple creatures, you know? So, we can't like joke about it too much, right? We can't enable this behavior, right? Or else we're gonna get where's her face? Mrs. Violence or whatever yesterday, who was telling me how she farted on a jacket for a month straight and sold it for $500. The absolute depravity of some people is just so upsetting. I am just shocked. Dude, I know. Smart business, it's not. I mean, she's playing the game, right? The degenerate game, but no. Hell no. There was never more traffic in Automod queue. Yeah. Making them money. $500! And then she was like, oh, it didn't even smell that bad. And I was like, what? I was like, you sniff tested it? Are you kidding me? You sniff tested your own farts on a jacket? What the hell? Some people are desperate. They are, you know? I don't know her situation. Maybe she's living in a box. I don't know. Hi, average foot enjoyer. Oh god. Oh good grief. Powder merchandise win. I do have merch, actually. I do have merch on Uwu Market. I plan to get more merch in the future, though. I've already gotten a few emails from people wanting to work with me. Yay! Which is exciting. Hail Powder! Hi! Welcome in! There was this meme that I saw on Twitter, and I thought it was really, really funny. And it was like, boomers when they want to go back in time to enjoy their childhood, and then it's like Gen Z when they go back in time, and then it showed a video of some guy in like a Nazi uniform getting a autograph from Hitler, and I was like, yeah, I would say that about sums it up. That's like Instagram Reels stuff. It's like, oh boy, how the generations have changed. She actually did it. Haha, dude. You can just lie to the depraved Sims. She didn't have to actually fart on it. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Well, you know how everyone was making fun of Gamer Girl bathwater and was thinking that that was like, you know, oh my god. Oh. Little did we know. If he asked you to do something nicely, would you say yes? Of course. That's Indiana Jones, you fucking uncultured swine! That clip is from Indiana Jones! Oh my gosh! That's Indiana Jones? I haven't seen that in so long. Wow. I need to rewatch. Hello! Hi, Mazzy Wrath. Japan done this stuff for decades now. Japan? Oh yeah, Juju knows. Yeah. Oh yeah, they get freaky deaky over there. The Asians? I know. Selling oh yeah. Well, they have like these names, right? Otakus and hikikomoris or something. Their levels of depravity are very unfortunate. They have their own. Is it ikikomori? Ikiki what? Fuck it. Hikiki. Hold on.
You are looking at Julian's pronunciation guide, where we look at how to pronounce better some of the most mispronounced words in the world, like this other curious word. But how do you say what you're looking for today? Word pronunciation from Japanese originally, in the form of severe social withdrawal. It's been frequently described in Japan.
Shut up! Just pronounce it!
Young adults and adolescents, that's why it came from Japan.
God, I feel like my ears are getting deep fried by the vocal fry that he...
And hikikomori.
Hikikomori.
Hikikomori is how it's said. Komori. Hikikomori.
Hikikomori. There. I've learned. Hikikomori. Just say the word. I know, it's like that fucking Indian guy that I was watching the other day about re-animal lore, and he would not get to the point. He kept asking a bunch of questions. I'm practically basically Japanese now. I really am. You're right. Ohayo gozaimasu. Manji, thank you for the 5 gifted. Omaya wa mo shinderu. Nani. Alright, back to sleep. Okay, Manji. Gomenda Sai. Senpai Katana Hiroshima. Mitsubishi. Orewa Ochinchin. Oh yeah. Orewa Ochinchin. Daisuki. Hi. Hi, Paul. She's killing it. Ah, thanks. I know. The ladies at the nail salon are going to be incredibly proud of me. I don't even think they're Japanese. I think they're some sort of like Vietnamese, but whatever. They'll get the idea, right? Powder about to say something racist in Japanese while being clueless. No, I think so far I've only said, sorry. Nah, I think I'm good. I'm good for now. Too late? Oh, fuck. I wait 20 minutes to say something racist, Powder. Yo, you just gotta say the N-word. Enwa, alright? I give you the pass. Go memorize the Scary Movie 4 fake Japanese conversation. True. I think I've, Powder, please. Okay, true. I'm sorry. My bad. Okay. Fuck. Guys, I'm gonna get in trouble with my mods again. They're gonna... they actually get mad at me and they scold me because I'm such an enabler. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. Just jokes. Haha. It's just a joke, man. God. Everyone don't get banned. I know. Yeah. At the end of the day, don't listen to silly elf woman. Don't listen to me. Janny does it all for free. Oh god. Sorry, Masen. Yeah. Powder, please, can I say a slur? You can't. That's the thing. We're on Kick, we're on Twitch. You can't. You just gotta keep your hands off the keyboard. Keep it to yourself. Go onto Twitter. You can probably fling a slur on there. I've been seeing a few people get away with things. And that way, it puts your account at risk, and it doesn't put my account at risk. Because at the end of the day, when I decide that I just want to end it all, not my life, because I'm not depressed, but when I want to end it all and I just go balls to the wall, it's free game on social media. Then I'll probably get banned or something. But I need to be smart, okay? Because if I'm not smart, then how can I continue to spread the propaganda? I can't. If I'm silenced, right? I don't want to be Nick Fuentes, where I'm just banned off of every single platform, and then suddenly my bank card doesn't work, and then I don't know, I'm gonna get thrown into jail or something, and it's like how you're gonna convince the public that this tiny little girl is a threat to society? I mean, they'll find a way, right? There's these jokes online, and there's a lot of truth to it, right? Where it's like me criticizing Israel on social media, and the next thing I know is there's a manifesto.txt on my computer right before the FBI shows up, and it's like, holy fuck, that might actually fucking happen, you know? So I'm trying to be a good girl, okay? I'm a good girl. They fear the white elf woman that has nothing to lose. Well, God, I mean, that's the thing, is I do have things to lose, so I gotta be a little careful. I definitely toe the line a little too much sometimes, but... Is that Shy Lily protein powder on the corner of the screen? What? Oh, you're talking about my gamer subs. Yeah, it's like my, what is it? My little gamer subs widget that gamer subs gave to me. Yup. White powder. Unfortunately, I don't have my own flavor because I have to get like, I think it's like 5,000 sales in 1 year or something like that in order to get my own cup and my own flavor, and yeah. So you just gotta deal with it. I can't see it on Kick. It pops up every now and then. I think it's like every 3 minutes. Like in that one song, I swear on my life that I've been a good girl tonight. I don't want to be... I've been a good girl. I'm a good girl. Guys, I always tell you guys that if something happens to me, you know. I've been taken. And you know. Okay? I'm not depressed. I'm not suicidal. I am of sound mind. Code powder. Yes, you can use code powder. Yes, you can use code powder. For, what is it? 10% off. They're actually running a... What are my mods saying in mod chat? I'll check it later. Let me see. Sponsors and partners. What's today? On the 20th, so in 2 days, they're doing free waifu cups, double trouble, with purchase of any GG tub. Use code powder for 10% off. They're promoting a goth girl cup and like some sort of cheerleader girl, so yeah, if you want to help me out or you just are running low on your gamer, what is it, gamer powder stuff, then yeah, you can help me out and get some of that. Goth girl? Yeah. You quit caffeine a few weeks ago. What? You know, they do have uncaffeinated. They do have uncaffeinated, which I would recommend because I'm not a super big advocate of energy drinks, but they do have uncaffeinated powder. What's your favorite flavor? From the samples that they've given me... ooh, it's been a while. It's been like a year. I know that they have this like creamsicle flavor. So, yeah. Futa milk. Oh, they do have a milk flavor. Oh, they also have this one flavor that's like a grape flavor. I think it's called like Grandpa's Ashes. That stuff stains. So if you're gonna drink that, make sure you don't spill it on yourself because that stuff will make you purple. Milk flavor sounds horrific. It sounds bad, but it was actually, I think, one of their best flavors. Grandpa's Ashes are divine. Yeah. I'd love to, but Sucralose doesn't agree with me. Oh, that's okay. I don't think she knows what a futa is. Oh, unfortunately, I do. Unfortunately, I do. I do know. That is one of those things that I am not ignorant to, unfortunately. I wish I was. You love black coffee? Ooh, too bitter. Blah, 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 blah. What are you saying, Kalergi? Once you have your Black VTuber award, you can say anything you want with no repercussions. Or something to this effect, I forget. Dude, I've always been allowed. You want... Who invented that word? First of all. Why do I have to be of a certain skin color to say certain words? Like, challenge accepted. I also saw an image of a white gamer subs flavor, but it might have been fake. Probably was fake. Enwa, please. Enwa, please. Freedom of speech. Yeah, that's the thing. That's like what America's supposed to be all about, right? Freedom of speech, but it's not really, right? Unfortunately. They stole that word. Yeah, I'm just taking it back. Yeah. What is it? Like people nowadays are taking the word chud and they're like, yeah, I'm a chud. I'm a little chud. And like people are claiming it, right? They're trying to claim it. Do you say it off of stream? You know, you want to know something funny about it, Sedge? Is that... When I was talking to you guys about slurs and talking about what word would potentially slip, what slur would slip from my mouth, I, honest to God, it's not retard because I can say retard and that's fine. I, honest to God, thought that it would be the F one. But it was probably one of the more egregious ones that ended up slipping during subathon. According to Twitch, one of the more high IQ slurs that that slipped, and I was like, what? That was like, oh, that was a oof. And then yesterday, motherfucker, his name is Butt Nugget. His name is Butt Nugget, and I almost mispronounced the second half of his name. I said butt, and then I said not the slur, but it was very, very, very close. And I was like, what the fuck? Like that, that's not in my like daily speech. I'm going to be completely honest. That is not like I've been programmed, right, by society to not say that word. So that's not a word that I say unless someone cuts me off in traffic. But that's another I'm just kidding. That's not really part of my vocabulary. So when those words like kind of slip out, it's like, oh shit. Oh fuck. Like it honestly is an honest mistake. It really is. Gaming too close to the sun. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Hi, how are you? Hi, Selt. Hello. I say all the time. Okay. Well, at least you're not saying it on Twitch. Thank you for that. Good for you. You know, keep yourself safe, guys. You gotta, you know, be mindful. One of these days, Powder. I'm telling you, when you take a person with not much to lose, they kind of go, you know, they just let loose, right? But I have to be smart, you know, for the propaganda. I must spread the wise words of the elf wife, right? Like, my mission is to restore women to their former glory. Does that even make sense? We need to go back in time to when women actually had more shame. And so I'm working on it. And being a woman myself, I can be that sort of like figurehead, right, for them, because they've unfortunately probably been programmed to think like, oh, freaking man, I'm not gonna listen to men. They're just misogynistic and they're shaming me and they don't understand because they're a man or something. Well, I am a woman, so ha, yeah. They might call me some other mean names, but they can't say that I'm not a woman. Yes. Thank you for the bits. The chudder's power is leaking out. The shorty can't contain her power. Chutter. Sounds like cheddar. Woman, I thought you were a 300-pound black man. I have shown you guys hands. You're a cartoon. Yes, but I am a female cartoon, don't you see? Powder's the most wifeable woman I know. Any woman that wants a good man needs to take notes. Right? Like, do you want someone like Henry Cavill or do you not? Come on. Come on. Ladies, it's time to step it up. Who said that? Ban them for lying. Wow! Refer to the Yeah and song for the list of terms they'll throw your way, right? Yeah. Wait, I need the holy ball ding donk. Where's your script? Cause I've got a lot of names. Hold on, buying a gym membership and $20,000 worth of Warhammer figures. That's a good start. There you go. Hi Pog, what's up? Mr. Ball, ding donk. Either this is a perfect grift or it's a perfect opinion. Either way, Infinity W. Yeah, no, don't worry. There's no grift. There's no grift. Grifting to put myself at risk. That's not smart. Like, no. Maybe I actually believe in what I'm saying. Hello! Hi, Skewoid. What's up? Grifton based, overused. Use something else. Yeah, throw it away. Throw it in the trash. It's gotten to the point where, you know, one side was saying grift. Grifters. And this is what happens, is you have... Let's play the game of left and right. Alright? You have the people on the left who say grift. And they say Nazi. Grift. And now, unfortunately, it's seeping into the right side. Now there's people on the right side who are saying that stuff too. Nazi, 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 grift, grift, grift. And now everyone just looks like a bunch of fucking retards. And we don't want that. Alright? So get that out of your... Cut it out, you know? If you're gonna say grift, you need to actually, you know, mean it towards a person who's legitimately grifting. Like Candace Owens or something. The left are acting more like Nazis than the right. No, no. And that's a bad thing? Question mark. Is that the holy ball? It is. Wish someone would grift me. They're not acting like Nazis. That's dumb. That is a dumb thing to say. Wish someone would grift me. What the heck does that even mean? Glad I found you on Instagram after that "oh no, you're a racist" video. Oh my gosh, there were so many like 80 IQ people that came in and were like, how could she? How could she say that? And it's like, do people just not understand what I'm talking about when I say like, oh no, you're a racist? Oh, if that's what they're gonna call you, then like I don't care anymore. You could say something that's not racist and you're gonna get called a racist. And they like did not think about that. They're just like, boo. What a bunch of fucking idiots. If only they were as nationalist as the Germans used to be. Oh. Sad day, sad day. You're asking people who willfully misinterpret everything to understand nuance, Powder. It's like, it's not, I don't even know. It's just, it's not even nuance. It's just comprehension. Just basic comprehension. You say something and they're like purposefully misconstrue it. Story of my life, right? Thank you, Mirage, for the prime. Thank you. You and Leaflay were grifters when you both started out in VTubing. Grifters? What was the grift? Cause brains move. I hate books. Germans don't need a book to know what a Nazi is, Powder. I don't know. I think some do, actually. To be completely honest. Cause now like Nazi is just synonymous with person who is like evil, awful, and I hate you, right? More Powder! Hi Sardak, hello! If you don't like us calling you racist, that means you're racist. If you don't care about us calling you racist, you're super racist. Yeah. Yes. Yep. That's why you just gotta hit him with the... Yeah, and... Question mark. So... You think you have power over me? Or whatever that meme is. My own family called me racist for saying I don't like trans stuff. What? Oh my god. Oh man, I just lost a couple brain cells there. Sorry, I'm sorry for your unfortunate talk with your family about that. I didn't know they were a race. Right? That's a race now? They're a protected group of people, you know? Sadly, I'm not surprised to hear it. Unfortunate. People are using words not knowing the meaning of words. Of course. Such is the case. I feel like I asked a question earlier. Powder, what's up? What kind of shenanigans did you get yourself into? I went on a boat and I made a Minecraft server. That's pretty much it. Hi, Powder. Hi, Fox. He put an emote at the end. Wait, did he put the Kappa emote? I didn't even see the Kappa. Oh, is it the Oh, Sapphire. You not being yourselves. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, I see what you're saying. Because yesterday we talked about this, about VTubing and stuff, and how it was like, you're like more likely to lean into like the sexual stuff when you're first starting out as a VTuber. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's not like, I guess you could say it's not like 100% true to yourself, but I don't know. I don't know if I would call it necessarily a grift. Right? I mean, what are we gonna call that? Like, oh, like a 40% grift or something? Now we're just getting into like dangerous territory or something, right? Because like, it's just very typical, I feel like, of women to, you know, mimic other women and what they do and see what works, right? A ton of content creators do it, right? Where they try out different kinds of content. And I think that they believe in it, right? They believe in doing that sort of stuff. But they find out that they're not comfortable with it, right? They're not comfortable going down that road. And that's kind of what happened to me. I don't know Leaflet's lore or what her story is, but yeah. It's kind of difficult when it's like, oh, just be yourself and stuff. Because a lot of VTubing, when it first started out, was you played like a character, right? Like you LARPed. You were LARPing. You're like, oh, I'm a little elf girl with fairy wings, and I just love to eat dandelions. Or whatever nonsense, right? And then I feel like indie VTubers, it's more likely that they'll go down the route of just being like a regular streamer, but they put on this anime character. At least from what I've seen. It's more so the corpo VTubers that play into a character because they have a predominantly Asian audience, and the whole idol culture and that stuff is more popular over there. It's not super duper popular, I'd say, with like Americans or Europeans. There's less restraint when they can't see you. I guess it depends again. If you're part of a corporation, there's a lot of restraint, especially if you're part of some even like talent agencies, right? Guys, I saw that Mythic stopped working with Kirsha. Oof. What is going on? Nice, it's powdering time. Hi, Loey. Mythic, dipshits. Yeah. No loss for Kirsha. Yeah, it's not really a loss for Kirsha. It's a loss for Mythic. I feel like they're being stupid. What's going on? Every agency is just ending now. Yeah. They bent the knee. They didn't stop working with her. They basically ghosted her and she bailed. No loss for her. Oh, they ghosted her and she bailed? Is that what she's saying? Kirsha was doing Mythic, then Mythic was doing more for Mythic than Mythic was doing for Kirsha. Yeah. So I've heard. It was like a couple years ago that someone told me that they were part of Mythic, and then they're like, they don't really do much for me. And then I was like, oh, okay. I've been kind of keeping an eye on them because there's been people in my community that have been like, oh, do you think you'll join Mythic? Maybe you should join Mythic. And, you know, I've kind of played with the idea, but I've always just held back because I'm like, what really are they going to do for me that I could not just get like one person? Like I could just get one person in my community who's like dedicated to me and my brand and just pay them some money to like go and do the same thing that Mythic would do. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, you could just like chat GPT a professional sounding email. Like, do you even really have to use much of your brain? I don't know. Join Leaf's group. Oh, is she part of a group? I didn't know that. Stay in independent powder. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so far. Powder, what's up, Powder? Doing good today? I'm doing really well. Yes. Oh, she has her own. Okay, time to leave work. I'll catch you later. Bye, Mr. J. Have a good day at work. Like how Kirsha pays her head mod to help her out. Wait. Head mod. Wait a second. What is that code word for? She has a head mod? She has a head? Like a lead? A lead mod? A mod above all the other mods? Okay. The Tard Wrangler. Yep. Hello, first time checking out one of your streams. Hi, Mr. Galaxy. I like how the mod emo on Twitch is some... What is the... How many chins is that? 1, 2, 3? 3 chin Pepe. Yeah. Mr. Nerm is the goat. Oh, is that his name? Mr. Nerm. I like that name. Do you watch Devin? Devin Stack? No, it doesn't ring a bell. Hafama for lead mod. Oh god, don't start that. Bread. Bread? Nim? Is she trolling? Who? Me? It's a special role on Twitch. Is she trolling? Honestly, don't know. It is. It's real. A head mod? Lead mod. There is the Twitch role for that. It's real. Found you through you reacting to the Yeah and AI song. Sweet. Well, welcome in. That's like my theme song. Of Black Pilled. He does great deep dives. Oh. Wait, now it's starting to sound familiar. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. I don't know if these videos are safe for I don't know if these videos are safe for oh my god, it's Tectone. Hold on. Yeah. Is it true that you're a chud? What the fuck? A chud is like not something I want to own. That's what my enemies call me. My enemies call me chud, and I don't want to be one of those like people who is like, oh yeah, I'm just a dirty little chud. Chud. What the fuck? Isn't that, it stands for something? Something like a, maybe I'm thinking of, like, I remember learning the lore about it a little while ago. But there were these guys on a podcast, and they're like unironically self-proclaimed communists. And they were making fun of the Chad thing. And so they were calling it Chud instead. Cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers. Yeah. So it's not really something I want to call myself, right? That's not a good thing. I want to call myself a Chad, right? Because Chads are cool. How much did they lift? I don't know. This ship has sailed. Cannibalistic. Yep. It's from a 80s movie. Man confirmed. Me? A man? I'm not a man. No. Calling yourself anything's kind of cringe no matter what, to be honest. Yeah. That's kind of what's difficult with like these political labels and whatnot. It's like, okay, yeah, okay, you can try and call yourself this, but what are your opinions, right? Because I get lumped in with other people labeled chud, but then there are people that I don't even agree with. So like, how can we both be chuds if we disagree? Right? Like, it just gets kind of confusing, right? She's not a man, she's the man. Oh, the man. I thought it was just made to be the opposite of Chad. I'm pretty sure. The image of the chud is also a mass shooter who shot a whole lot of Mexicans. Yeah, that's what Hoffema told me. Modern chud is an inversion of Chad in order to shame Chads, because Chads dictate the discourse and they hate that. They want to shame you for being a Chad. Right? You should, if you're ever going to say chud, and if you're ever gonna do like chud stuff, let it be a joke, you know? Like, let it be a joke. Don't actually like confirm that you're like a chud, right? Don't actually be like, oh yeah, I'm a chud. That's not a good thing. Do chud stuff. Like, what does that even mean? I just don't know. Like, what does it mean? Underground dweller or something? Like, what are you, eating dirt or what? Is that doing chud things? Is eating dirt? When are you gonna win the Black Man of the Year award? Dude, I don't even know what's going on with the Black VTuber awards. Can they even organize anything? Can't even get their shit together in their own... I'm gonna refrain. They can't even put on a good awards show. What gives? What gives? We'll just end up making whole different languages. Yeah, well, it's all this slang, right? It's all this slang. Chud. Grifter. Well, I mean, grifter means something, but like, it's like... pfft, not anymore. JT, Chad used to be derogatory too. Oh, really? I did not know that. I thought it was a big muscly man. 1990s to 2000s, Chicago origin. The term originated in Chicago. Ugh. As a pejorative for a young, upper-class white male in his 20s or 30s, often a frat boy type who was considered obnoxious, entitled, and airheaded. Oh, Chad and Stacy. That's right. Okay. Did it get, like, co-opted, though? By internet people? Relic! Happy 33 months! Happy 41 months! Oh my goodness. Thank you. Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answers to. What? That's so ominous. Online discourse is retarded. I try not to take it too seriously. Yeah. I like the jokes, you know? That's the thing. We just gotta keep it lighthearted, right? Keep it lighthearted. Lighthearted. But it's not like really an own when I have my enemies calling me a chud and then I'm just like... I play into it too much, you know? Because when does the joke stop becoming a joke? It's like you guys with your fucking I love Israel bullshit. God damn it. Fuck. Rage beat me. Okay. Before I start seeing a bunch of Israel bullshit in the chat again, let's switch gears because I've been chatting for a while and you guys don't have me. You guys don't have me for 10 hours. All right? Oh, we're not joking about the Israel thing? Excuse me? I know what you are. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, that chatter glows. You glowing! Double! Wow, thank you. You guys like this song, huh? 'Cause it's getting late. I need to get myself a new chat box that includes my kick chatters. Cause this one right here that has you guys across the top only works for Twitch right now, so I gotta find a new one. But this chat box includes both of you guys, so we'll just go with this overlay for now. Here's the YouTube video though that we're gonna watch today, and I'm excited about it because we were talking about it briefly. Thank you for the hydrate. All right, switching gears. No more chud. No more chud. Sounds like chub. Don't want to talk about little chubs. All right. Let me adjust the chat window. Thank you for the bits. Powder, sorry about to ruin your day. Did you hear about the Reddit moderator trans woman who was caught raping an infant? What? Do they have the death penalty? Asking. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. 6 months? Yeah, what he said. Oh my god. Or you could just keep the the kickers segregated from us Twitch chuds. No. I am an inclusive streamer. You guys get to mix. No segregation for Twitch and Kick. Straight to the wood chipper. Yeah, that's absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And you're telling me that we don't have mental asylums? Like, I'm just saying, how much more worse is it gonna get? That's disgusting. Disgusting. All right. Okie dokie. So, I'm gonna get my dose of Tectone, and I'm gonna get my dose of Gypsy Crusader. I've only seen Gypsy Crusader around on his viral clips, social media clips, where he's dressed up as like the Joker, and he has he's doing like the Sieg Heil and stuff, saying a bunch of slurs, all that. He won a boxing match recently against a black guy. I don't know who he is, but he's kind of come into the limelight more recently. And this video is titled The Tragic Story of Gypsy Crusader. So this is going to be me reacting to a react of Tectone. Wait, this is me reacting to Tectone reacting to a video about Gypsy Crusader. So yeah, let's give it a go and let's see what it's all about. It's about 37 minutes long, so pretty lengthy video. It should take up a good portion of stream today.
There is a very controversial figure being talked about a lot as of late. Whether you've seen him on TikTok, whether you've talked about Instagram or seen him on Instagram. This guy by the name of Paul Miller, Gypsy Crusader. I've seen a lot of his content. I thought him and Cuffham's debacle was hilarious. Recently did a fight for Aiden Ross, but I heard that his backstory was very tragic. And a video was put out by Sunny V2 with 8.1 million views 4 years ago that I've never seen.
What? Oh my gosh. There's these guys who do these documentaries and they do numbers. The one with Boogie is like the only video on the documentary about Boogie is the only video on that guy's channel and it has like 6 million views. So these documentaries about these content creators, they do so well. The one about Christian by Turkey Tom was also a super popular video, so I didn't even know this guy had lore.
So I would love to get to know the tragic backstory of Gypsy Crusaders. I would like to always say,
tragic.
Racists are not born, they are made. And I think this is the story of how Gypsy Crusader became the biggest racist on the internet.
You know that one man was taken into custody. The FBI just made the announcement a few moments ago. 32-year-old Paul Miller, he's allegedly...
I'm not doing it anymore. My girlfriend left me. My family is harassed every day.
Paul Miller's gone silent on the internet since his arrest a week ago.
He was on the news? Man, I have so much catching up to do on these content creators.
People think I like this? Do you think I like it? I wish we didn't have to do this.
32-year-old Paul Miller spent the night in the Broward County Jail this morning. He was brought here to the federal court.
I mean, the reality is, if you're a content creator that's dipping your toes into controversial content, you might as well just kiss your family goodbye. Because
Kiss my family goodbye. Bye! I saw them this weekend and my mom was telling me to show my armpit and feet online. Ugh. It's time to say bye. Sorry, Mom. Can't be an e-whore. Just goes against everything I stand for.
because they will go after your family by proxy forever. I mean, Hassan did the same thing to Asmongold's parents. The internet did the same thing to my entire family.
Yeah,
I don't
saw
talk
that
to any
stuff.
of my family.
I saw that stuff with Asmongold. People were saying some really just gross things about his dad, about his mom, and it's so like, ugh. It just definitely rubs me the wrong way, that's for sure. Even some people yesterday when I was talking about my mom, like you know, saying I should show feet and show armpits online, and it's like, yeah, you can definitely criticize my mom for that, but some people were going a little hard on her, you know what I mean? And I'm like, that's my mom, guys, chill out. Like, I'm pretty sure she just doesn't really understand what she's saying. Hopefully. Knock on wood. But yeah, no. So some people are savage, savage people.
Because I can't, you know, I can't. In my family anymore. To Asmongold's parents, the internet did the same thing to my entire family. I don't talk to any of my family.
Terrible.
Anymore because I can't, you know, I can't. Because I mean, people have gone after my brother's jobs over the content that I make online. It's insane. So I just don't talk to any of them anymore because like you're not allowed to voice certain opinions without these people going after your family or your friends. It's the truth. That's why a lot of people who represent the same ideals that I do just kind of isolate because they'll go after everyone because they know they can't do anything to you. Yeah. No, it's bad. Yep.
Yeah.
Friends, family,
There's
they've gone
truth
after
to
them
that.
all.
Yeah.
House in Fort Lauderdale.
Sponsors. Just honestly, anyone you talk to, right? Like you can comment on someone's Twitter post and people will look at that and be like, oh, they must be on the same side. They must support each other and have the exact same opinions as each other. I'm gonna go into their DMs and tell them to kill themselves or something a lot more graphic.
My life was destroyed from just trying to be a normal journalist.
Paul, thank you so much for joining One
Oh, he's
American
a
News. Thank you so
journalist.
much for having me.
It's scary, dude. I have to.
Wow, okay. Well, he has upgraded. If he used to be a journalist, and we all know how journalists are, I would say he's upgraded.
They're gonna send me to prison. You know, there's nothing I can do about it.
Wait, what the fuck happened? What? Survivor of an Antifa attack going to prison. What happened to this guy that I don't know?
Oh, you must get an ego boost when you see a meme of yourself. I don't get an ego boost. I don't even really like it. It's weird.
There's two potential reasons for why an individual might wake up one day with the overwhelming desire to publicly display themselves.
It's such a tragic story. His mother died while he was in jail. Wait, what the fuck happened to this guy? It's a man who was made into what he is today. Okay, so I'll stop interrupting. It's pretty sad. I have no. He has every right to be who he is. Okay, well I don't know what actually happened. Let's see what's going on.
As the Joker.
Hold on. I feel like it's a little low for me. I'm gonna up it a bit. Up the sound a bit. Yeah, they live in a world of guilty by association, but as soon as we do it to them, it's wrong. Yup. They're your enemies. They're your enemies. Some people cannot be, reasoned with. They're gonna go after you, and when that doesn't work, they're gonna go after your friends, your family, your sponsors, anyone who is nice to you, and they are going to take them and brainwash them against you. And that's how they win.
On the internet. They could either be a light-hearted prankster looking to give someone a laugh in exchange for a video reaction, or alternatively, they could be a deeply tormented individual looking for an outlet to spread a message of misery. You might have seen his painted face pop up in your recommended before. After subsequently thinking, who the hell is this dude? You searched his name but found nothing more than a few low-quality videos recorded from an unknown period in the past. There's a reason for this. On the 2nd of March 2021, former YouTuber Gypsy Crusader was arrested at his Fort Lauderdale home and is now facing over 30 years in prison. The reason we say former YouTuber was because leading up to his arrest, he had been banned from almost every social media platform you can imagine. Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, VLive. None of them wanted Paul Miller on.
He was Nick Fuentes. He was Nick Fuentes. He got banned from all the social media platforms. Holy shit. Is he unbanned? Is he still banned? To this day? What in the Andrew Tate? Yeah. He's on Twitter. Okay, he's on Rumble. Okay, so he's back on Twitter. So this was probably during the when he was banned. What did they say again? 2020 when he was facing charges or something? 2020?
Platform, and it's certainly for an understandable reason. Gypsy.
I've only come into
years,
knowing
yeah.
him maybe in the past like 8-9 months. I thought he was like a new thing. 30 years in prison.
Crusader used social
Right.
media to spread a message of hatred towards those who shared differing opinions to him. However,
Hey, I'll be real. I think it's absolutely valid to shit on furries, man. Let's come on here.
the most
That's funny to say.
interesting part is that Gypsy Crusader wasn't always like this. Initially, he was a fairly moderate
Stay away from my dogs!
political commentator. But if you
Really?
follow his life over a period of approximately 3 years, you can remarkably observe his life steadily descending into madness one step at a time. What was it that drove Gypsy Crusader to become the person he eventually
Madness,
ended
or
up
did he
becoming?
just wake up?
So he used to just be like a moderate guy. I mean, the worst thing is people will say, "Oh, he grifted to this." Oh, he changed his viewpoints. He
hate
used to be
that word.
moderate. Now he's extreme. Oh, he grifted. Nah, bro. I mean, there are people who are made by the traumas that, torment them. I am curious why he was facing 30 years.
I was a journalist, and I used to go to all kinds of rallies and protests and things
Wait,
like
is that the Burger King crowd? Okay. Well, we'll hear him out. We'll hear him out. It's just funny.
And I used to go to all kinds of rallies and protests and things like that, and I recovered. I was independent. I was trying to make my way as a journalist. That's what I wanted to do.
Before he would come to be known as Gypsy Crusader, people simply knew him as Paul Miller, an unassuming individual from the state of New York. Between 2008 and 2018, he had been a professional Muay Thai fighter, trainer, and coach.
Before all
Oh.
this, before journalism,
Wait, that must be how he won the boxing match, because he's professionally trained, and he's pretty muscular too. Okay. I didn't know this. The more you know.
He had been a professional Muay Thai fighter, trainer, and coach.
before all this, before journalism,
Yeah.
I was just a martial artist. That's it. And I was just a regular little martial artist. I wanted to fight. I wanted to train people.
Paul had been extremely successful in this domain, peaking at the US National Kickboxing
Really?
Champion in 2013 and
All right, so he did good at Muay Thai. All right.
2014. However, beginning in around 2018, at the age of 30, Paul Miller decided he wanted to venture into the world of politics and journalism.
Sure.
Initially, Paul's approach to politics
Yes, something about turning 30s. Like when you hit your 30s, you start realizing how important discussing politics is, or maybe it just becomes more interesting to you. It's like the most interesting thing in the world is talking about like social climate and politics. Something about turning 30 that happens where you.
I'm ahead of my time. Wait, I'm behind? I'm ahead? I'm not 30. But I must have gotten the bug, you know? You know how women, it's like TikTok, TikTok. Maybe it was TikToking for me, but with politics. I don't know. You're way ahead. She's 40. You're not 30? No, I'm not 30. No. Ha! Internet persons I follow at the same time. Ha! Imagine. You're a hag pal. Okay. Well, I'm not looking at chat anymore. You guys are a bunch of bullies. Bunch of big old bullies.
Well, for me, I just really stopped giving a fuck about talking about video games, besides Riftbound. But yeah, talking about like social climate and how big a piece of shit everybody is, and like the brainwashing that's done to so many people. I don't know. I feel like a certain responsibility to make sure that these frauds are exposed, because the idea of my audience being brainwashed by the current social rhetoric that's going around to make every person feel horrible for literally just being a normal person. If you act the same way today as you did 10 years ago, you were called a Nazi. And that's the truth. And I hate that shit. And I don't want any part of my community to fall for this fucking brainwashing rhetoric. I think it's disgusting. And that's what's very important to me right now, as well as identifying the bad eggs who currently have a voice when, to be honest, they need their megaphone taken away.
was
Wow. Okay. Good. Good to hear. Good to hear.
conservative, but fairly moderate and nothing even remotely close to extreme. In old clips, Paul is seen walking into the offices of Instagram, demanding to know why certain Republican politicians had been unfairly banned from the platform.
Do you guys want to talk about the what's it called, the banning of Republicans across the internet? You guys.
Oh, this was a huge thing where many right-leaning political figures would not be allowed to have a voice and only the Democratic left side would be allowed to have a voice. The big tipping point for that was Elon Musk buying Twitter. And if Elon Musk did not buy Twitter, we would still be in a brainwashed, Democratic, lib-pilled society. Elon Musk really got free speech back, or at least prevented free speech from being entirely taken away, because at least we have one platform that is unfiltered and uncensored. So big W's to Elon for doing that.
Yeah, less censored than before, for sure. I know that Donald Trump, he got banned off of Twitter. He was also banned off of Twitch, if I'm not mistaken. The racist community is disturbingly inclusive. They don't care what race you are as long as you're racist. I think it's just like you're not trying to hide it, right? You're acting naturally, right? The entire reason Rumble started. Donald Trump was banned on PlayStation too. What? He was banned on PlayStation? Twitter bans NSFW shit even though it's allowed? Question mark? Yeah, I mean, I think that they should ban that, but nowadays you have to spoiler warning it. So there's some more restrictions on NSFW stuff. Before it was just all over the place. I just saw penises and boobs and vagines everywhere. Now there's spoiler alerts. Bring back Modern Warfare 2 lobbies? There's a rite of passage. We don't need more corn or gore, please ban it more often. Yeah, I see a lot of it. It's too much. Too much for sure. When I first started, I think I started my Twitter account in 2020. When I wanted to start getting into content creation and VTubing. And yeah, I left Twitter alone for quite a while until I debuted, which was in 2022, I believe. And in 2022, yeah, it was wild and free. It was free the nip 2022. Free the peen, free the butthole, free everything. For free.
Talk about any of that?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
I'm glad it's more restricted now. Because yeah, it was too much
for any conservative journalist. Other clips display Paul walking into the offices of CNN, calling them out for posting fake news stories.
CNN is fake news. They engage in propaganda.
Certainly provocative, but not exactly dangerous or extreme. But as time progressed and the social media sphere became more and more polarized, the issues that Paul reported on steadily became more and more extreme, which would lead up to one pivotal night in late 2018, from which Gypsy Crusader would eventually be born.
You have a very unique story about what happened that night. Tell us about when you first went down to the club that night, what you saw.
On the 12th of October 2018, a far-right group known as the Proud Boys were hosting a political speech at the Republican Club in New York City. Paul Miller, the independent journalist, was hoping to attend so he could write a story on the event, however was denied entry as he didn't have tickets. However, it wasn't only Paul Miller who had attended the event without tickets. Antifa, a group at the opposite end of the political spectrum who considered themselves to be the arch nemesis of the Proud Boys, had also attended the event with the goal of protesting their actions.
Antifa, for any of my chat who doesn't know, surely you know Antifa. Antifa is a group of retarded left-leaning or left extremists. Antifa means anti-fascist. Fascist essentially is another fancy way to say Nazi. And so essentially Antifa, their name is we're the anti-fascist. And well, who are the fascists? Because that sounds like it's a good thing. But the problem is they just call anybody who they disagree with a fascist. So they're called we're the anti-bad guys and everybody we don't like is the bad guy. So how could we be bad guys if we're against all the bad guys? Hence the name makes no fucking...
Everyone is a fascist except for me. Yeah. Golly. And then, like he said, fascist just means you're the bad guy. You're the bad guy and we don't like you and we're gonna hit you with whatever we have on hand. Are the Proud Boys even a thing anymore? Antifa is the one with the fascist tactics. Gotta make a call? No worries. Mine Oshi! Oh my gosh, that has such a nice little ring to it. Hi, Thetis. Welcome in. I've never been called that, have I? Maybe. Probably. That is so cute. Aw. I don't even have like a uniform or anything. I guess I have like the elf housewife uniform. That's good enough, I suppose. We're the anti-everyone that disagrees with us group. Yes. Perfect summary. Exactly. Howdy powder. Hi. Hi, Den. What's up? Mine Oshi. Aw, doesn't that sound so cute? What? Retarded Oshi. What? No! What? That doesn't have a good ring. I'm sure there's some Proud Boys out there, but they've popped off that one time, and now all they need to do is sit back and let the other side pop off. There's going to be a sort of rise in that sort of stuff, especially with the war, right? And now that people are speaking out against Israel and there's all this like anti-Semitism going on, yeah, there's probably going to be a resurgence in those types of groups. Probably gonna grow, I'd assume. Yammering, anti-what? Anti-septic. Expect false flag attacks. Oh my god, there was that thing about the what was it? The bank tower in New York City, right? It was in New York, the US bank tower. People were like, it was the same guy who had just bought the Twin Towers, and then 9/11 happened, and then now he bought the US bank tower. Oh, that's LA. Okay. LA. Oh yeah, because they were going to attack California, they said, or so. Oh, it's so over. Oh no, keep an eye. Nah. Instead they got AI Netanyahu videos. They're like, maybe people don't have to die. Maybe just the American soldiers that we're sending to Iran have to die. But the people that are in America, they don't have to die. We'll just give them AI slop videos and they can go and run with that. Ha 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 ha. Right? Why are they attacking their allies in Cali? Oh, don't ask me. Don't ask me. I'm gonna watch this video before I get too deep.
So how could we're the anti-bad guys and everybody we don't like is the bad guy? So how could we be bad guys if we're against all the bad guys? Hence the name makes no fucking sense. There are a bunch of more self-proclaimed righteous individuals when in reality they're essentially terrorists. They're terrorists that have deluded themselves into thinking that they're the good guys. It's the easiest way to explain them for anybody who's not familiar.
After Paul, the at this point independent journalist, had been denied entry, Antifa spotted him walking out of the event assuming he was a member of the Proud Boys and subsequently attacked him under the assumption that he was aligned with the group.
As they were coming towards us, I knew that they were after us.
If Paul Miller had escaped the fight that night without the help of anyone else, it's likely that he would have returned home as nothing more than a bruised and battered independent journalist, but the fight played out in a slightly different way.
When other people would have walked away in the streets of New York, these two men sat there and helped me fight these guys.
Two members of the Proud Boys came to Miller's rescue while he was being attacked. So naturally and understandably, he had gained a level of respect for them that he didn't possess when the night began. So not only did this fight cause Paul Miller to magnify his existing hatred for the political opinion held by the individuals who attacked him, but it also aligned him further with the group who ultimately came to his rescue. However, after the events had...
Okay, I'm gonna admit my ignorance here. I'm not really familiar who the Proud Boys are. Proud Boys are an American far-right extremist group founded in 20...
Grok! Sorry, it's just really funny when I see people using AI nowadays. It reminds me of that meme someone posted on Twitter when people were coming after me and it was like, rock, what does this mean? And it's like a caveman looking at a rock. This is far more advanced, of course, but just there's some funny memes to be had. Okay.
Just by Gavin McInnes. There's other Western chauvinists who celebrate Western culture, masculinity, and libertarian-leaning ideas. The present themselves as a fraternal men group. Membership is male only with initiation rituals, drinking clubs, and evokes them are genuine what they see as threats to Western values from feminism, immigration, socialism, Islam, and LGBTQ rights. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. When you okay, all right, now hold up.
wait, I think he wants to join. Wait, Tectone's doing that thing where he's like sitting back and he's like doing the side eye and he's like, wait.
I'm not gonna lie, when you say it like that, guys, am I crazy or like, from the way that that's described, that really doesn't sound that bad.
He's like, sign
am
me
I crazy here? As a far-right neo-fascist or militant organization that promotes, okay, so their experts classify them differently. Well, I don't really know what they're actually about, but at least, okay, so I get it. So they're like the opposite of Antifa. Okay, great. Let's keep going here.
Had concluded, Paul Miller stated that he still didn't align himself with either of the groups involved in the incident.
And you're not a member of the Proud Boys or a member of the Republican Club. You just went as a spectator to see it.
No, I'm not a member of the Proud Boys.
The members of Antifa who attacked Paul that night were arrested. However, the case was thrown out. But this wasn't the end of it. The members of the group still blamed Miller for what had happened that night and subsequently made it their job to ruin his life by any means necessary.
They then doxed me. They got me fired. They harassed me. They harassed me more. I had the FBI sent to my house.
Amplifying his hatred for their movement even more. In a revenge attempt to discredit the political opinion held by those who were trying to ruin his life, Paul Miller would then register a YouTube channel by the name of Gypsy Crusader, uploading first-hand accounts of the mid-2020 New York riots, attempting to display the violent nature of the protesters. Those who aligned themselves with such a movement were unsurprisingly not happy with Gypsy Crusader's attempt to discredit them. And
well, yeah, because they wanted to be seen as morally virtuous, but in reality, they're just fucking terrorists.
Once again snapped back at him, this time going even further by harassing Gypsy Crusader's family.
So they found my mother's business. They harassed my mother for weeks and weeks and weeks. They called her for weeks on end. Then they finally came to my mother's house looking for me, not knowing that I don't live there.
Also putting him in a position where he was completely unemployable.
They proceeded to dox me again and then get me fired from my personal training job, and then I was not able to make money anymore.
Understandably, once again, Paul wasn't too happy with this. However, rather than
Wait, how do you get fired from a personal trainer job? Do you just contact the clients or something? Are we allowed to say the F word, the one with the double G? No, you can't say that on Twitch. I think you can say it on Twitter though. From what I've seen, because Tectone says it on Twitter. He still works for a company. Okay, so like you work for a gym. And then, oh, you have a boss. They're associated with a gym. Okay. Okay. I gotcha.
Fighting back with violence, Paul began to upload videos to his Gypsy Crusader YouTube channel.
Man, a group of individuals coordinating to ruin a man's life over some shit that he never did and now made him completely unsponsorable. That sounds really familiar.
Oh, it's starting to hit a little too close to home, isn't it? Oh no. Oh, Tectone. Shit. He's probably gonna like DM Gypsy Crusader after this and be like, you and me, men. Well, I guess he has to figure out why he was in prison for like, or about to be put into prison for 30 years. Well, he's not in prison now, so I'd assume that it got lowered or something. But I guess let's wait. Maybe they could be friends.
Antifa are classified as domestic terrorist organization. Now, by the way, yeah, I'm aware of that.
Stating that it was the only way he could fight back legally.
I just did this because it was the only thing that it was the only thing legal that we could do to fight back at the moment.
But while Paul worded it in this way, there wasn't much genuine political discussion being had, and his YouTube channel more or less became an outlet for Paul to voice his hatred towards.
So how did he get sent to jail for 30 years? Because he's 39. There's no way that happened, right? He must have, I guess, wrongfully imprisoned?
Those who shared differing opinions. Gypsy Crusader began to dress up like the...
Which is awful, because depending on how long I'm assuming he was wrongfully imprisoned for, there's a lot of life that you miss by being locked away, especially wrongfully. That's awful.
Joker as a representation for the individual.
Well, and someone earlier said that like his mom died while he was in prison, so it's really sad.
individuals who felt as though they had been wronged by the system. He then began to go on the video chatting website Omegle, looking for minorities to which he could spread his hatred towards.
See, this is how
Initially,
I know
many thought
him.
that these videos were intended to be comedy underpinned by shock value.
It's like a joke, right?
However, the reality was quite the opposite. Viewers
No.
who held similar views as Gypsy
Serious.
Crusader and felt as though they had been wronged by the system resonated with his message. And as a result, Gypsy Crusader began to build up an audience around his unique videos. He's the Joker in real life, and I kinda like it. Many who didn't even agree with his message also developed a liking for Gypsy Crusader, as they respected his ability to stand up for what he believed in, or they simply liked the
Yeah.
fact that he put in the effort to fully dress up as the Joker while
I've kind of found that too, where even if you don't agree with someone 100%, you're still happy with the fact that they're incredibly transparent with their opinions and they'll stand on it. So I get that too. I feel that way towards a lot of people. It's like, okay, respect. At least you're, not beating around the bush. You're not sitting on the fence, right?
on Omegle, regardless of whatever he was talking about, an ultimate negative as it unfortunately added credibility to his, by this point, extreme views. However, while Gypsy Crusader did find a small audience who resonated with his message, unsurprisingly, the platforms on which Gypsy Crusader was spreading his message
I'm assuming he got banned on everything.
of hatred were not fond of the content, and Paul Miller was slowly banned on every social media.
That's crazy.
Wait, I was just about to say that. I was like, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, it must have... Man, it's almost like I want to know the details. Like, what exactly did he say? What exactly did he do that got him banned off of every... We got YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. Hello, bands. Welcome in. Slurs. Yeah, probably. Yeah, slurs. Like, if he's dropping, the N-word, probably the N-word. Yeah. That's an easy way. Easy, fast track to getting banned. With the hard R. Yeah. Well, because there's people on Twitch who don't say it with the hard R, I'm pretty sure, and they don't face any sort of repercussions.
Crazy how he was banned on Twitter and Instagram because I see his ass everywhere on those.
Platform one by one. YouTube, then Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, pushing him further and further to less well-known streaming sites, ultimately shrinking his audience. By the end of the bannings in succession, only a few small websites such as bitwave.tv and Telegram would continue to let him spread his message. However, the viewership on these websites was so small that he was unable to grow. His live streams were garnering a viewership of around 1,000 people per stream.
1,000?
1,000 viewers on bitwave.tv though, that's crazy.
It's really good.
Like, that's like having 20,000 viewers on Twitch. That's maybe even 50,000 on Twitch, because how the fuck do you get viewers on bitwave.tv? Thoughts on Jared Kushner? No idea.
It seemed as though Paul Miller's extremely short time.
He's not the only one. Nick Fuentes, Sneeko Tate, I'm sure you know. Sneeko's banned on platforms? Really? I know Nick Fuentes is. Which is a shame because I think the guy really represents himself quite well. 1K viewers is impressive. Also very true. Tate, yeah, I also know about that as well. He's banned on Twitch forever?
The sun was already coming.
One sec. He got banned from half of those during COVID, which was when censorship was at its worst in the US. I guess so. I never really got to experience that. I just hear stories about it. The slurs are just aura farming. The real work is the fact, spitting statistics and lived experience. Yeah, doing that will get you banned.
Also know about that as well. He's banned on Twitch forever?
The sun was already coming to an end. However, Gypsy Crusader didn't only capture the attention of the social media platforms from which he was being banned, he also began to grab the attention of an external entity with far more power than any social media website, the US government and the FBI.
The Anti-Defamation League said they approached
The political police. The FBI. Oh, God. The ADL. Oh, shit. Oh, God. All right. Well, now I know why he got sent to prison. There we go. Do I even need to know anymore? Do I even need to know anymore? I mean, like...
and the FBI.
The Anti-Defamation League said they approached the feds when Miller became more radical last year.
The question regarding Gypsy Crusader's actions was no longer, is this appropriate for social media, but rather become, is this appropriate for society? Gypsy Crusader had already been on the US government's radar after prior charges in 2006, 2007, and 2018, which were going to come in handy if the FBI wanted to
not too long ago.
Okay, I hate that jail graphic that just popped up because I see that every single time I'm on a fucking WestJet video.
Wait, that's who he was crashing out about earlier today, was WestJet. That's so funny. Guys, cool it with the slurs, okay? Can't say that in the chat. You're gonna get banned. Fast track to getting banned, all right? And if you get banned, then we can't hang out. Twitch admins are not gonna like you. Anywho, what was I saying? Okay. No, okay. He's just brought up WestJet. That's who he was talking about today in the last 20 minutes of his stream that I was watching today. He was getting really mad at WestJet. That's so funny. Okay. Anyway.
Just popped up because I see that every single time I'm on a fucking WestJet video.
Miller behind bars. The charges from 2006 and 2007 meant Gypsy Crusader was unable to legally carry a firearm. However, in January 2018, Paul was found to be carrying one regardless. He was charged for the offense but hadn't been indicted for it until over 3 years later, when everything done in Gypsy Crusader's past would come back to haunt him.
Wow.
Wait. So he was arrested at 32. Was he, just to make sure I got that right, was he?
Wow. Yep. It's that creepy old dude. Thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Getting banned means you can't watch the elf. Don't get banned, chat. Yes. Please. Please, please, please. Yeah. Protect yourself. Protect me. Because if y'all get banned, then what's the point? Right? What's the point? But, they got him on something that... you hear about these things, right? You hear about these things. Well, they'll, like, dredge up your past, try and find something on you, and then put you in jail for it. Yep. Well, this is just adding fuel, right? Like, he was already gaining, respect for the Proud Boys because they defended him against Antifa. And now you have the FBI and the ADL coming after him, and now he's just going to feel more, like he's going to be more anti them and like, what's it called? Like vindicated in some of the views that he was perhaps playing with, right?
Wait, how? Wait. So he was arrested at 32. Was he, just to make sure I got that right, was he jailed for 3 years wrongfully? Hold on, let me rewind that. No? Hold on, let me read that again.
Bars. The charges from 2006 and 2007 meant Gypsy Crusader was unable to legally carry a firearm. However, in January 2018, Paul was found to be carrying one regardless. He was charged for the offense but hadn't been indicted for it until over 3 years later, when everything done in Gypsy Crusader's past would come back to haunt him. At around 5 AM on Tuesday, the 2nd of March 2021, Paul Miller's Fort Lauderdale rental property would be raided by the FBI after he'd been living there for only a month.
Flashbangs going off about 6 AM. I went outside to look, and there was about 30 cars, people everywhere.
The arrest was for the 2018 illegal firearm charge. However, it's hard to believe that this was the only reason, when the arrest seemed to coincide with the simultaneous increase in online notoriety. The Anti-Defamation League's Center for Extremism stated that
the concerning thing about him is that he seems to feel it's necessary to become more and more extreme to keep his followers, interested.
Also stating that there were...
Or maybe he himself, his hatred is growing by a world that completely fucked him. It's not that people have to become more and more extreme to keep his followers. Perhaps his ideology has become more radicalized by a world that created a man filled with hatred. And to be honest, everything that I've seen right now, I'll be real, I don't blame Paul at all for who he is today, because the world made him that way.
Numerous elements making him a danger to society, such as...
You can't treat someone this unfairly, this fucked up, and not expect for the person to become a monster. A monster.
Has a criminal past. There's a red flag that he has weapons. He posted images of himself.
What the fuck? What the hell? They only care about him. What about the people out there killing their own people in the communities that they have? No, 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 no. We'll just arrest them 5 times and then we'll like let them go. They're not a danger to society or anything like that. But this guy who happened to have a gun, oh no, he's the threat. He's the threat to society. God, there's so many thoughts in my head right now. Just let it play. I'm gonna just let it play. It speaks for itself. I mean, it really does, right? It speaks for itself. A guy who otherwise would not have done anything violent, they're treating him like a violent criminal. And putting on a show. Here comes the black pill. No, no. It's okay. My white pills. I got my white pills. Yep.
With weapons.
A day after being arrested, Gypsy Crusader went to trial, which went down as follows.
During his
Well, yeah, you got the FBI, the
Paul Miller was
fucking political police over here.
ready to stay off the internet and wear a tracking device, but the judge determined he was a threat to the community and should not be released awaiting trial.
Articles written by websites such as the Washington Post stated that Miller was facing up to 30 years in prison. However, on the 27th of June 2021, Gypsy Crusader was interviewed over the phone by an individual who was seemingly trying to get an
30 years. 30 years? Really? Hello, Powder. Hi, Dem. Hello.
update on the situation, where Paul gave a rough outline of the amount of time he was actually facing.
Tell him that I'm looking at from a year to 2 years, something in that
Still,
range.
though.
It's not 10 years, it's not 50 years, it's not 30 years.
Yeah, I mean, 30
it's not
years.
anything like that.
Following this, Paul Miller had another hearing over Zoom, which was bombed, interrupted, and recorded by those who consider themselves enemies of Gypsy Crusader.
Yeah, there's
so ominous looking.
Bro, damn, that is a hard ass image.
I know who's online. His name is Jay Danks, and I just seen him twice pop up on the screen, sir. And he's a streamer. So I assume that people are trying to make a spectacle of me.
Yeah, there's an FBI person on the screen right now. FBI is dialed into this call, so we're aware of what's going on. I do see what's going on here.
The most interesting part of this hearing is undoubtedly the genuine display of Gypsy Crusader's completely defeated morale.
I just don't want to be made into a spectacle, sir, any more than I already have. And my family has suffered enough, everyone. I don't want
God,
to...
he just sounds so tired. He's so tired. Oh my God. Look, oh God. Wow.
make anyone suffer anymore.
Paul Miller,
They're making more Paul Millers, by the way.
aka Gypsy Crusader, is due to be sentenced on the 30th of August 2021.
Jesus. So this is a 4-year ago video. Good God.
Okay, so
his
it's
mother
not, yeah.
died while he was in jail. So,
That's so
essentially
sad.
what I'm getting is that this was a conservative man that was attempting to give more voice to right-leaning politics, and he was attacked by a terrorist group, to which the people who opposed that terrorist group helped him. So he started to believe in more to their ideals. And then the government labeled him a dangerous individual. So they banned him across all platforms to not spread his message. And then the FBI went to his house over some bullshit charges, wrongfully imprisoned him for 3 years, and he missed the death of his own mother. And now he's a little bit angry at the world.
Man, I just feel so bad for him.
And people are saying that he grifted to that side.
Oh my God, the grifting.
I'll be real.
The grifting thing needs to die. That needs to die. That needs to die. The whole grifting thing is like new too. Like now that we know the lore, especially, it's like, oh well, now you can see how someone, you know, fell into this.
Oh man, I would believe
down,
that
down the rabbit hole.
anybody else in his position would have ended up the exact same way. And to be honest, this is exactly what I said before I watched the video.
The exact same way, or like incredibly violent. Incredibly violent. And as far as I'm aware, he has been the opposite.
You know, racists are not born, they're made. Monsters are not born, they're made. Like, I'll be real. Like, I think Gypsy Crusader is very justified in his hatred because the guy got fucked over. That's crazy, that backstory. Another video, if you want to find out more, timestamped at the end of the prison Zoom call.
Release. Yay, another video. Oh, this is a twofer. We got two in one. Yay. Thanks, Tectone, for putting it together for me. Or editors of Tectone. Both of you.
While in prison, Paul described his experience as a living hell. He claimed to have spent an entire year in solitary confinement.
What? Stop! Are we serious? Solitary confinement? Oh my god.
Confined to his cell for...
They're trying to break him. Mentally break him.
A year in solitary confinement?
Yeah. Right?
Holy shit! Because he was talking about right politics?
23 hours a day with only a single hour to leave his cell. According to Paul, he claimed that black inmates...
Look at Tectone's forehead. You can see the emotion it shows through his forehead lines. I don't know if you guys could see it, but I could see it. He looks angry.
Mates were aware of who he was and frequently threatened him. He also accused black prison guards of mistreatment, including incidents where his meals were thrown on the ground. For Paul, prison wasn't just punishment, it was, in his words, relentless torment.
I went from the federal jail in Miami, then from there they took me to Tallahassee for a day, and then from Tallahassee I went to Atlanta, which if you've ever heard of Atlanta federal prison, oh my god, that place is like something out of your fucking nightmares. Cockroaches and rats scurrying around.
By the way, they use solitary confinement to punish people who are a danger within the prison, usually only 2 weeks at most due to the mental damage risks. The cop who arrested Floyd is apparently kept in solitary for life. Oh my god! What is wrong with this world? Well, I know what's wrong with it, but it's like, holy shit. Well, I'm glad these people are making these videos about him, spreading the word. This dude... They keep doing this too. The system is fucking over so many of these guys. When are these guys gonna like get together and I don't know.
Around everywhere, crawling on your food, crawling in your clothes.
They just are making more of them.
Falling on your body, you know? And then they took me from there to North Carolina, then Virginia, then Philadelphia, then I went to Fort Dix, which was my prison.
While serving time in prison, a video surfaced on Telegram showing Paul speaking to someone over the phone. During the call, he instructed the person to record him as he shared updates for his followers about prison life. He mentioned that with good behavior, his sentence could be reduced to 18 months, and revealed that he had lost his fiancée.
The best thing you could do is, like I said, take a screenshot of me right now so people believe you. I'll put the phone down. Ready? I believe that I'll probably, if everything goes well, I'll serve around 18 months. If everything goes okay. I don't have anybody, just my family.
18 months for what? Bro. 18 months for what?
My fiance left me. So I don't really, I don't have anyone to run the channel for me anymore, so it's just me. I know that some of my... Oh, man, we're on the phone! Jesus Christ, man, it's horrible. It's horrible in here, dude. It's really horrible.
On January 31st, 2023, Miller was released from prison on good behavior and with parole, overall serving only a year and 7 months. On the day he was released, Paul got his phone back and immediately launched a live stream addressing his followers. He spoke candidly about his time in prison, revealed that he had written a book...
Jesus, bro, he looks like shit. Good God.
telling the experience, and shared his thoughts on various online influences.
But yeah, guys, it's me. I spent 2 years in prison. Right now.
Oh gosh, yeah, you could see it. Just in the, like, his face is more like hollow.
Now I am currently at a halfway house. This is like where I am. I'm wearing real clothes. I'm not in a prison uniform in the red that you guys seen me in. I've lost a significant amount of weight.
Yeah,
I don't like Andrew Tate. I
Malnourished,
don't like
right?
him. He's just a mulatto person, Muslim garbage. Him. He's not one of our people. He's not one of our guys. He doesn't care about white people.
Yes, I did see that video from Sunny V2. It was pretty good. Is that video monetized? I mean,
oh, that's the video that we just reacted to that he saw. That's crazy, bro. What? This guy's got hella lore. Damn, yo, I consider myself lucky for the bullshit that I went through. This guy has it way worse. Damn, bro. That's crazy.
I feel like him and all the people who made videos about me owe me some money. So I wrote this book, all right, and I talked about everything that happened to me, everything leading up to going to prison. I wrote about the show, getting, you know what I mean, fighting in New York with Antifa, what BLM did to my parents' house, all of that stuff.
How to found a new e-celeb to simp over? I mean, I have a laugh whenever I see his posts on Instagram and TikTok, but I'm just now learning, okay? I'm just now learning about him. Gosh! Plus, like, if he shares the same opinions as I do, then I see that as a big win. Woohoo! It's great to see more content creators, you know, come out of the woodwork and say things and talk about their life experiences and why they have the opinions that they have. I think it's very beneficial. And I'm glad that he hasn't been perma-silenced. Right? They tried.
Everything that led me to the thing.
Some assume that nearly...
Oh, I didn't hear about what BLM did to his parents' house. What did BLM do to his parents' house? But what did Black Lives Matter do to his parents? There's quote-unquote no evidence that BLM directly attacked, vandalized, and imaged his residence. The key incidents tied to BLM and Antifa story are during the George Floyd protest, his mother yelled, "No Black Lives Matter, all lives matter," at passing BLM protest report staff. This led to altercation and harassment. Miller claimed this escalated to doxing his parents' home, months of harassment, threats, including to burn down the house, and people showing up looking for him. He blamed BLM and Antifa affiliates for this, saying it radicalized him further and contributed to job loss. He has anti-BLM related threats, harassment, targeting his property, but no confirmed physical damage like vandalism, arson, or break-ins. His own home in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, was raided by the FBI in March 2021, which we did see.
Right.
Interesting.
Then no
Very,
evidence.
very, very interesting.
No evidence, but yeah, they did it. It's like, Jesus Christ. Back what I miss. Oh, we're on a second video now. Paul has been let out of prison. He looks malnourished. And yeah, we're just learning some more lore about him.
2 years behind bars might have softened Paul or shifted his perspective. Instead, prison appeared to have only intensified his views.
Oh, yeah.
During his incarceration...
Oh yeah, soften. Some people for sure, but he's pretty like some people would get beaten down and they would bend. But he wouldn't. He didn't.
2 years behind bars might have softened Paul or shifted his perspective. Instead, prison appeared to have only intensified his views. During his incarceration, his mother died of brain cancer, a loss he publicly attributed to Antifa and Black Lives Matter, claiming their actions had prevented him from being by her side in her final moments.
That is fucking terrible. Bro got arrested for wrongthink and missed the death of his own mother. And his fiance left him during that too. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Has my experience made me worse as far as my beliefs?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
You mean... You can't legally arrest someone without evidence of a crime and that this person is a suspect indicated to be guilty by the evidence. What? Every time I hear someone say no evidence, that just means they can't prove it in court, but by logic and common sense, it's the accused. Oh, you guys are talking to each other? Okay, my bad. My bad. My bad. I kind of came in at a weird moment. Antifa are evil. You don't need to be white to think that. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. They've definitely done a good job of making white people enemy number one, though. For sure. It's nice to see some pushback nowadays. I wasn't talking to anyone, I was just talking. Oh, I see. I see. Thank you for the follows, guys. We'll keep watching. Yeah. You know, Carnival. You know. Because it's easy. That's the easy thing. Is just blame the white man. Blame white people. Yep.
Experience made me worse.
Easy, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Has my experience made me worse as far as my beliefs?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean.
You mean prison didn't make you less racist? What a shock.
Oh yeah.
I know. What a
sure that
shocker.
the tiny hat people put me in thinking this'll teach him. He's gonna conform now.
Yeah,
That's
really.
what they thought. Yeah. But no, it made.
Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna make you more racist than going to jail. So what a retarded idea this was.
It a million times worse.
Paul returned to streaming after his release from prison on a new website called Goyim TV. Goyim TV is a video streaming platform created in 2020 by John Minadio II, also known by his alias Handsome Truth, who is a known neo-Nazi and leader of the Goyim Defense League, being a decentralized network of content creators who promote anti-Semitism, white supremacy, and Holocaust denial. On his new platform, Paul resumed his familiar routine, using chat sites like Omi TV, where he engaged in confrontational exchanges and directed racist slurs toward minority individuals. As Paul's online presence began to surge again, fueled by TikTok and
I've never seen anybody just deny the Holocaust. I just see people question the numbers. And the reality is a lot of casualties of war are greatly exaggerated.
Oh, shit. Ooh, that's very anti-Semitic of you, Tectone. I cannot believe that you just said that. He should see what number they started with. Oh man. Okay.
That's pretty much the only things I've ever seen. I've never seen anybody say the Holocaust didn't happen. I just see a lot of people saying that 6 million is a really big number. That's pretty much the only thing I've ever seen.
Oh boy. Oh man. This is how it starts though. You know? You start talking about the numbers and then shit.
Instagram Reels circulating his clips, he found himself involved in...
People do deny it, bro. Oh, I'm just saying, from my experience, I have never seen someone do that. I've just seen people question the numbers.
Yet, huh?
I'm sure that absolutely does exist. I just haven't seen it.
Drama with several YouTubers. Among them was Hyphonix, a well-known YouTube and Twitch creator recognized for his comedic Omegle interactions and a subscriber base of over 1.5 million.
Guy.
Like Paul, Hyphonix had gained traction through short-form content on TikTok and Instagram. In some of his videos, strangers hurled racist slurs at him, and Paul took issue with Hyphonix's decision to leave those moments in his videos. He accused Hyphonix of ruining people's lives by showcasing their offensive behavior. Eventually, during a live stream, Paul encountered Hyphonix on a chat site, and the two clashed in a heated argument.
I've been putting a lot of time.
You again! Don't you move, you bald-headed son of a... I've got a bone to pick with you.
Listen,
I'm glad that I... You know something? Wait, shut up.
Wait, listen to me
I
carefully.
see a video of you. I see a video of you, and some young lady said... And then you took that video and you tried to ruin her life with that video of her saying...
So I've been on this website for 5 years, and I come across people all the time. And I think I get maybe like on average 5 to 6 people a day that just say the N-word towards me all the time, unironically.
So what?
People usually when they say it, they don't give me much of a reaction.
New holy ball video. Instead of yeah and question mark, it's so what question mark. All right. Write it up. Get to typing. Get to prompting.
Overall, This girl in particular, though, it was funny, and I said, I'm going to post it. That girl that said the N-word is not just one case. I have done it multiple times, and I've done it.
Do you
dozens
think
of
that
times.
helps your case? That
and-
proves my point. You're
Earlier this year, Paul alleged that Aiden Ross had reached out with an invitation to appear on one of his live streams. According to Paul, he declined the offer due to Aiden's Jewish background.
Dude, Gypsy Crusader going on Aiden Ross's stream, confirming that they were live before he did a Nazi salute and ripping the hard R was crazy. Like, that was insane. Oh, are you live? Oh, okay, great. Double emotes. Insane, bro.
And demanded
He did
confirming that they.
According to Paul, he declined the
I
offer
didn't
due to
see
Aiden's
that.
Jewish background.
Dude, Gypsy Crusader going on Aiden Ross's stream, confirming that they were live before he did a Nazi salute and ripping the hard R was
So
crazy.
he did. He did go on his stream.
Like, that was insane. Oh, are you live? Oh,
That must have been really recent. Why not look it up? Well, gotta make sure it's censored, right?
okay, great. Double emotes. Insane, bro.
And demanded $15,000 to
Fortnite
participate. Ultimately, the collaboration never occurred, and it's worth noting that this story remains unverified as Paul provided no receipts to support the claim.
He asked me, he's like, listen, I want to bring you on my show. He wants to interview me. So I said, now I know he's got money. So I said, listen, I'll do it for you. I'll come on, but I want $15,000 to come on because I have to justify this to the fans because you're a So we negotiated on the money. We ended up on $10,000. He gives me $2,500 in Bitcoin, pays me $2,500. I'm like, all right, well, where's the other 25? He's like, hold on, I'll get it for you, right? He hits me up. He's like, listen, my producer says I can't have you on. And I was just stunned. I'm like, what do you mean you can't have me on? I'm like, you've been moaning at me, talking about you want me to come on. You gave me $2,500 and now you don't want me to come on. So then I got pissed off. I'm like, you know what? You're a you are a piece of shit. But I kept his money. I kept the $2,500 because he asked me for it back. I said, no, I'm not giving it to you back. And then maybe 2-3 weeks later, he hits me up and he's like, he wants to kill himself. He's miserable and sad. And he's like, I can't take it anymore.
He starts trauma dumping to this guy who doesn't like him or care about him. Like, what? What is this? Maybe he was trying to guilt trip him to get his money back. That's the only thing I could assume.
Anymore and all of this shit. And I'm like, dude, why are you telling me this? I don't give a
As noted earlier,
Exactly. Mirai, hi, welcome in.
Paul's rise in popularity was fueled by viral clips of his streams circulating across multiple platforms.
Is that a Homelander
It wasn't long before his
cosplay?
online notoriety.
You know what's crazy? I think more people would do more content like Gypsy Crusader if sponsorships weren't such a overwhelming incentivization to sanitize yourself. I believe sponsorships are a good thing overall. However, I do believe
Sponsorships, these talent agencies too, right? Sponsorships, partnerships, talent agencies, being part of any sort of club. Yeah. You get a leash. And maybe if it wouldn't ruin your whole career in general and endanger your family. Yeah, if there wasn't the risk of being banned off of every single platform and then being banned from the banks and then having people dox you, harass your family. Oh, and we cannot forget the FBI will go and dig up something and then they'll go and send you to prison for it. So, yeah. That's why the grifter thing is really annoying. Right?
it has caused a lot of illegitimacy and a over-sanitization of what is and what is not permissible on a platform if that is how you rely for your income. And I believe, this is no one's right at all, but if more streamers become able to be self-sustainable by rolling more ads on their channel or more generosity of a community, I believe the sanitization will go further.
You guys are incredibly generous. That's a perk. That is a perk. I'd do it for free though. But yes, the money incentive does help a lot, of course. You know, I gotta eat. I can't be looking like Paul when he's malnourished, right? Granted, he probably has a lot more body fat, malnourished than I do currently, but you know what I'm saying.
Further and further and further away, knowing that content creators can still do this as their full-time gig and not have to rely on brand deals and, you know, corporate policies. But that's a huge ask.
Spilled into real life. In June 2025, a video surfaced and quickly went viral after being posted on Twitter, showing a user.
Thank you for the bits. Go eat elf. I actually have some cashews in front of me. I munched on a couple before. A couple of minutes ago, actually. Only 59k more. What? Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. 59 more K subs for Powder, then she can buy her own house. 59k! I'm pulling up the calculator because I can't do math in my head. 59k. What would that be? Let's see. Oh my god! 59k subs would equal about 247,800 US dollars. Woo! Because I make 70% on Twitch. I get 70-30 on Twitch. On Kick, it's 95.5. But yeah, on Twitch subs, if it was 59k subs. Oh my god, you guys are insane! That's okay. Unfortunately, for a lot of people in America, becoming a homeowner is really difficult and out of reach for a lot of people. Sad. So, you just gotta work with what you got. Keep striving for it. Do what you can. Take care of yourself as much as possible. Yeah. Even here is very difficult. Oh, yeah, yeah. In Europe too? Canada? Oh god, I hear about Canada all the time. Matthias, thank you so much for gifting a sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No pressure though. We had an incredibly successful subathon, and I am forever thankful to you guys for that. But of course, you know, some of that money is being put back into the community, and yeah. So I'm really excited because we can scale larger and louder. Shorts have been popping off. I'm really happy for us. And everyone making this sort of like fan content with like AI or not AI, with memes and things like that. It's just really been... I'm just elated. I feel like I'm elated, right? I'm just really happy to see that it's like worked out for me. Couple months ago, wasn't sure I was gonna come back. I was just gonna go be a normie and go live a normie life. And I come back and I am met with like such open arms, and I have a bunch of people now supporting me, rallying behind me, and just spreading the love. And I just love it. It's just like, it's so good to see. And then not only that, but the fact that there's more and more VTubers or women in general that are coming forward with almost the same opinions as I. It depends on the opinion, but closer, or if not the same opinions as I have, and they're coming out and they're speaking their mind, and they're like, yeah, I just love to see it. I love to see the confidence growing in the women VTubing community. I mean, the men have kind of been pulling a lot of the weight themselves, right? You have Asmongold, who just like says whatever the fuck he wants, and he's like set for life, right? But then you have people like, you know, Tectone, who has been screwed over by the system, and he's also, you know, speaking his mind and not banking down on his opinions. Now it's good to see that kind of coming from the opposite gender, I'd say. So let's keep going. I'm so excited. Yay! It's awesome. I'm all for it, you know? And we gotta like positively reinforce it too, you know? Like we gotta be like claps like you're doing right now, but like claps for them too. It's so cute. I don't know. I'm just really excited. It has been, guys, like you have to admit, it has been insufferable. It has been insufferable for the past, what? Like, I don't know. I mean, for me, you know, I was younger in 2015, and that's when I felt like things were like shifting, right? It was like 2015. It was like when gay marriage got legalized. Whew! You know, that lit a match, and wow, huge fire happened, and things have been things have been incredibly censored, sanitized. You get your life ruined for thinking the wrong things, for saying the wrong things. Quotes, by the way, wrong quotes. And I'm glad to see some pushback. I'm all for it. I'm so ready for it. It's about time. Goodness gracious. Thank you. We admire your tenacity, rationality. It's a breath of fresh air. Well, thank you for that. That's so sweet. Thank you. You lose friends. That's true. You do lose friends. You lose friends. You lose friends, but you also gain new friends. There's new friends. You know? Unfortunately, there's been so many people brainwashed into, you know, being scared. Or if not scared, into thinking that what they think is the correct thing to think. But they don't quite understand why they think the way they do. They don't get it. Or they're just your enemy. And you just kind of have to... Unfortunately, you have to deal with that for now. Unless you're bold. But, yeah. Fake friends, fuck them. True. Hello, Powder. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hi, Fred. There's just an unfortunate case of many people who have very normal opinions that are receiving incredible amounts of backlash. It's very sad to see. It's very unfortunate. I think there's always a story behind why someone thinks the way that they think, right? It's what makes it more interesting to me, right? Like this gypsy guy, right? Like, why? You might ask yourself, like, why is he this, like, raging racist? And then you learn about his backstory and you're like, oh, well, okay. That starts to make a lot of sense. Huh. You're smarter than me. You're brilliant. You never thought women's were this smart, but you have proven it so. Please play the video. Well, thank you for the compliment. You're just complimenting me because you want me to play the video, huh? That's what you're trying to do, huh? Well, thank you for the compliment. Appreciate it. Women they're smart, but there's, you know, these certain things ingrained in us, right? That we fall victim to. So, pushing against the grain is very unusual for a lot of women, but the more it happens and the more it's normalized, then more and more women will follow in suit, and things can maybe start to get a little better, perhaps. 20 minutes turn into an hour. Well, okay. This video is 37 minutes. About to be 38 minutes, okay? I'm trying to be a good person, and I'm reacting to it and adding more to it, okay? Because if I do choose to use this video on YouTube, I can't just, I can't just take a react to a video and just be like, oh, wow, amazing, so cool. Like, no, I gotta actually have things to say. So that's why it's kind of padded out, right? Plus, I like talking with you guys. God! Some of y'all VTubers really surprised me. Asmon is the reason I'm here, but then I found Kirsha, then Leaf, and now Powder. Oh, yeah. Sweet. Yeah, we get it's funny because Kirsha, Leaflet, and I, like, we weren't ever, like, friends, you know? Like, I was never friends with Kirsha or Leaflet. I was just kind of like off on my own island, like doing things and saying things. But I get lumped in with them, and now we follow each other on social media and stuff like that. And we also share similar opinions about, you know, certain things. Not 100%. We differ. We definitely differ in our opinions, and I feel like I kind of go a little harder on some topics. Maybe a little too dangerously so, but yeah, no, it's cool to see that there's other like-minded VTubers that are willing to talk about political things and the current social climate that we're in, push against the grain and start to change the VTubing sphere a bit. Like yeah, we rustle some jimmies, that's for sure, but I will support them because I see the sort of treatment that they face, and it's a lot of just wrongful, unfair treatment. Absolutely unfair treatment that Leaflet and Kirsha go through, including a lot of other VTubers that just have very normal opinions. And I want to make sure that, you know, with I'm not at all the level of Asmongold or Tectone, but with what influence I do have, I do want to try and give those people a pat on the back and be like, keep going, you know, like, you have my support, please, you know, don't bow down, don't bend the knee, you're doing a good thing, spread the message, and yeah, keep going, right? Because the more and more that we keep going, and the more that our opinions are normalized, the better things will get, in my opinion. I think things will start to go back to some sense of normalcy. Just reality, I guess, is kind of more reality. People would actually start to social media in the online world wouldn't feel so fucking ass backwards. It already is. Good. I like when Juju fed you bananas, and yeah, and Juju. Yeah, I like Juju. Oh, and that's even more fun too, is you have people from all different like parts of the world. Even like Juju, she's like German and Swedish, so like she's got that. She's in what is it, Sweden, right? So she's got that perspective. And then you have I don't know, Leaflet's American, right? She lives in America. I know that Kirsha does, but like, I'm American, Kirsha's American. I don't know, Leaflet's American? Okay. So you got people in America, right? So it's nice to see some Europeans, and then you got the Americans, and oh, she's Japanese American? Okay. She's Texan? Oh. Okay, she's Texan. I live in Texas, plan to move to Germany where my mom grew up. Oh, really? Oh man, I mean, Germany's beautiful, but they're pretty strict over there. Yeah, she's got Asian heritage, but she calls herself American. Well, she's Asian American. Yeah, that's fine. I would have moved out of America, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Juju had to leave Germany and move to Sweden. Yeah. She says that when I was talking to her during our collab, she says that she would never move back to Germany. She's just like, no. She said something specifically about like the politics of Germany are real bad. So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I get it. I mean, fair enough, right? But May lives there, and he's fine. Oh, May is the little drop of sanity in an insane world. Germany would be beautiful if you could walk down the streets without getting stabbed. Well, honestly, that sounds like certain parts of America. I'm not gonna lie to you. Very sad, you know? Very sad indeed. I'm just saying. No, it's completely fair. It's very sad though that you say something like that, right? It's just like a sad reality that you even have to that you say that, and that's like a real concern for people. Because yeah, big American cities, like, ooh, You're not gonna catch me like late at night walking downtown. No way. I'm gonna get like kidnapped and like beheaded or something. Jesus, or stabbed or like, get robbed or yeah. No, not gonna be good. And I'm a female, so you can think of something really bad, right? That's probably gonna happen. Just it's highly likely. Powder thing is even most unsafe spot in here in Norway with the doctors and engineers on average. A US city is more unsafe. Thing is even most unsafe spot is more unsafe. On average, a US city is more unsafe. Yeah, I could believe that. I could believe that. Taken out for a nice steak dinner. It's just a freaking... It's like Batman, right? That's what's gonna happen. Is I'm gonna go to the cinema with my parents, and then we're gonna be walking down the street, and then there's gonna be some dude who's gonna rob us and like kill my parents or something. Like that. Gotham City was a... It's real. It's real. Okay, Batman. I know. I'm Batman. I'm self-inserting Batman. How Powder becomes Batman? Yeah. No. That means I would have to fight Gypsy in a boxing match, and he'd have to be in his like Joker makeup and stuff, and then that'd be so goofy. That'd be so goofy. Anyway, I should play the video. It's really sad if you compare the crime rates to like Japanese migrants. It's really bad. Like, I'm not even joking. The times I, as a relatively big guy, have to dodge migrants who can't talk proper German trying to fight me is actually terrifying. I don't want to know what some women must go through. Yeah, I mean, like you said, you as a big guy have to go through that. It's just unfortunate. Unfortunate what you guys have been put through, and you know, your leaders are, they don't have your best interests in mind. Like, I really hope that things start to shift and things start to change, but I don't see things changing unless like people band together and things start, big things start happening, right? Because how much is enough? How much is too much? What more do they have to take away from you, right? They're already taking your country away from you. It's just completely fucked, and it's angering. And okay, I gotta stop. My white pill. Anyways, woo! I'm glowing. No. It's the truth. It's the absolute truth. It is the absolute truth. You should definitely... There are a lot of people that share your same sentiments and are completely upset with the way things are going and the way that things are currently. Yeah. I believe in you. Go team, right? Choose white pills, cortisol decreases. Yeah. The thing is that how much more are you going to tolerate before it's too late? That's something to think about. Anyways, let's play this video.
Who had recognized Gypsy Crusader at an airport, the individual confronted him over his racist views, sparking a heated exchange between the two.
Yeah, Yo, say a little bit.
Monkey POV is crazy.
Wait. I think I know what that word is. Oh my god, this guy's gonna be so annoying. The guy harassing Gypsy is gonna be so annoying. Ooh.
Monkey POV is crazy.
A bit louder. A little bit louder, bro. A little bit louder.
Take a swing.
Yeah. Oh, take a swing, bro. I'm not gonna hit you, bro. You think I'm actually... You're a idiot, bro.
Go ahead, take a swing.
Take a swing. I'm Gypsy Crusader. I got arrested, bro. Oh, look at me. I'm a 410. Post me for only little 410 points if I'll go over. Holy shit. You are a
Take a swing.
biggest bro. Look at you.
So this guy goes up to him and publicly harasses him by recording him as he's going through security in an airport, and this guy wants to act like he's in the right. This guy's a fucking idiot.
Right.
You
Go
are
ahead.
100%.
Take a swing and see what happens. Go ahead.
I'm not
Do
doing
it.
shit to you, bro. You
Do
would
it.
love that. You would love
Yo,
that
I
to
would.
take a script to you. Yeah,
I
you
would.
You would absolutely love that.
Yeah, I would.
Bro, get your hands and knees first, and I'll do it.
Go ahead and try
Get
it.
your hands and knees first.
Go ahead.
Get your hands and knees first.
What?
You gonna do it or what?
We're gonna do it. Get your hands and knees first.
You know, the cops already know.
Yeah, the cops
And I
already
told
know.
them
They told him
that
what?
if you
What?
try
Dude, you can tell someone's retarded when all they do is just repeat what you said back to you, but in a dumb voice.
Oh my god.
I did tell him.
Yeah. Say
I
it
did.
again, bro. Say it again. One more time.
You're a
Yeah, you see that? You see that? This guy's insane.
Reportedly, after the user posted
Wow, this guy called me a word after I publicly harassed him in a fucking airport. Oh my god, cry more,
Right.
bro. Holy shit.
the video, he was sent hate by fans of Paul, leading to him terminating his own Twitter account. So after everything Paul Miller has experienced in the last several years, what is he doing now? According to him, he's resumed coaching Muay Thai in New York City, suggesting he's once again permitted to train at a local gym. He's also returned to streaming, where he continues to make repulsive racist remarks towards people of color, as well as spread anti-Semitic and aligned ideology.
How many cosplays does this guy have? There's gotta be some sort of collection online of all the Gypsy Crusader cosplays.
to his audience.
Oh my gosh.
They just boxed? Yeah, man. That's a different black guy.
Wait, what?
Spread anti-Semitic and aligned ideologies to his audience.
They just boxed? Yeah, man. That's a different black guy. That was a different black guy, man.
Notably, his live streams on Goyim TV have become a source of income, with sponsorships reportedly coming from the online casino CSGO Empire.
All right, so I work for a casino. They're really good guys, man. They're all white. Like they kind of like they built this thing to go against the casino business that is controlled by like.
I saw you guys at the casino sponsor.
Yeah, they're really nice guys. They're called CSGO Empire. CSGO Empire. And they have a new platform called Duel. I gotta plug a little, but they
plug away, bro. You should.
But they really good guys.
It's surprising that Paul was able to.
Bro, where the fuck are my casino gambling sponsors? How much longer do I gotta wait? Jesus!
Secure.
Well, maybe that's coming soon for him, right? Two men who've been wronged by the system. I mean, shoot. I mean, I could see Tectone getting a sponsorship from that.
Any form of sponsorship, given how overtly offensive and inflammatory his content continues to be. It's unlikely that Paul will change course.
Too much of a brand risk? Brother, calling me a brand risk and Gypsy Crusader gets one? There's no way I'm worse of a brand risk than Gypsy. Come on.
No.
There's no way.
Especially given his own claims that the harassment he experienced from Antifa
Silly
and Black
chatter.
Lives Matter drove him toward a more extreme worldview. But that raises a deeper question. How truly sincere is that explanation? Gypsy Crusader claims that his descent into extremism was triggered by harassment from Antifa and Black Lives Matter.
We
But that
saw it.
explanation raises more questions than answers. Was this truly a reaction to external pressure, or simply a convenient excuse for beliefs he already held? It's hard to say. After all, he has previously stated to have once had friendships with Black and Jewish people, suggesting that his radicalization wasn't inevitable. Maybe it was gradual, maybe it was performative, or maybe it was always there, waiting for a justification. But what's clear is that the line between victimhood and accountability is one he's tried to blur. In the end, we're left wondering, is this who he became, or who he always was?
He's just like a normal dude. And then his experiences shaped his opinions. Wow. Wow. Imagine that.
Obviously, it's who he became. Obviously, it's who he became because, I mean, a man who's had a life like that is probably going to hold a certain set of ideals. Regardless, great video, man. Great video. What a great lore drop. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Thanks, Tectone. Thanks, editors, for the double video. That was a good one. Wow, I feel like I've learned so much now. Learned about Gypsy. Oh, it's all starting to make sense. That was some good stuff. I liked watching that. I really didn't know that he had all this lore to him. Gypsy had all this lore to him. I just seen him as the Joker guy. But man, can't help but feel really sad about it all. I'm glad he's still going though, and he's holding strong, right? If anything, it's just amplified his voice, amplified his reach and influence, and his opinions, right? They've just been... I mean, shoot. He was... Tectone said he was like a more conservative kind of guy. And conservatives kind of play with these ideas, right? These more like racist ideas and stuff. They won't say that they're racist, but they like play around with those thoughts and stuff like that, right? But then he gets put through the ringer like this, and he's like, yep, all right, it's starting to make sense. Opinion of hating people based on skin. Well, it's what? It's more than skin. I'd rather be racist than replaced. How about some clips we can enjoy? Clips we can enjoy. I guess I could look in the Discord a little bit. A little bitty bit. Or are you thinking of Gypsy clips? I don't know about that, honestly. Because I don't know what's censored and what's not censored. I trust Tectone and his editors to censor stuff, but I don't know about YouTube. I don't know if I trust YouTube, really. There are also people that are, that I sit there with the belief that like everyone's racist. They're just, you know, you call yourself one and then that's how you get in trouble, right? You call yourself one and you're gonna get banned, you're gonna get silenced, you're gonna get shamed online. There's, I mean, shoot, there's people that even, they'll like, what is it? They'll find something that is racism in something that isn't racist at all in the memes or whatever, and it just kind of they tell on themselves a little bit, which I find is really, really funny. Like with the bananas and rice thing, when you guys edited my VTuber character in the hijab with the bananas and rice, and one of the quote tweets was about how it's racist and it must be racist because rice has something to do with Asians, and oh, banana, oh, black people cause monkey or something, and then oh, the hijab, oh, it's like making fun of Muslims or something. And it's like, no, motherfucker, no, that is not what the bananas and rice thing was about. You know what I mean? So you'll get people, I should have clarified earlier. You'll get people even on the left that are like, you know, kind of telling on themselves a bit. And I'm like fine with it, you know what I mean? I'm like, come on, just be honest. Just be honest. Let's be honest here. But it's amusing. If they call you racist, hit them with the thanks for noticing and move on. Well, don't you know the new phrase is yeah, and question mark, right? Or what was it? So what? So what? So what? But whatever. Whatever. How do people treat racism as a binary thing, like total or none? But for me, it's situational and has degrees. Oh yeah, for sure. Like what was it? People were getting on Riri's case for her like racist comments on Twitter. She's French, by the way, but I guess she had a black boyfriend at some point, or brown boyfriend. I don't quite know the full lore there. But people were like, oh, how could you be racist against Arabs, but you're not racist against brown people or like black people? And it's like, well, you know, people, they pick and they choose, you know. They do. It's not always a all you're just racist against everyone who's different from you. You don't find that too often. Yeah. Situational racism. Yeah. Riri, French. Yeah. Riri is French. Yeah, she's white. The real trick is being able to do math. If you can't do math, then you default to being racist. The worst is if they pretend not to be racist. I think it's because if you were to come out and just like proudly say that you are one, then you definitely risk like being, you know, silenced, right? You risk getting banned by these platforms and stuff like that. Especially if you're like dead serious about it. You'll get fired from your job. Yeah. You'll get fired from your job. You'll get harassed. You'll get doxxed and da. So, yeah, that's just the world that we live in, right? Not everyone can be like Amalgamite, lol. Oh my god, I saw... I think let me double check. I think I might have followed Amalgamite recently. I saw one of her tweets. It's so fucking funny. Oh my lord. Let me double check. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to double check. I followed her recently, but there was one tweet that I saw. She was talking about the Super Bowl. And if you know, you know. But that was so fucking funny. But I was just like, Jesus Christ. I was like, Amalgamite, she plays with fire. She plays with fire. She does not give a fuck. Well, I'm surprised that she's, you know, still allowed to be around. Right? These platforms haven't quite got to her. I wake up every day amazed that Amal isn't banned. Yeah, I know. That's how I feel. Oh, she was banned on Twitch already. Oh, well. What'd she do? She say a slur or something? Someone new to follow. Heckin' goblin. Wait, what? Lemlem, what are you saying? Hard R. Did she say it like out loud on Twitch? She got banned on Twitch for posting on Twitter about some African game. Oh, was it about the Super Bowl? Wait, she got banned for her comments about the Super Bowl? No, it was something else? Oh, something about a Russian dude. Oh. The looting game. Oh. Okay. I found Mal shortly after Powder was a good week. Well, yeah. I mean, shoot. You just start to find more and more people, right, that are pretty amusing, huh? The one that invented the word racism. Oh, okay. I think I need to order a steel baton, officer. The Colts will get a Super Bowl win again one day. Oh gosh. Don't talk sports with me. It's definitely not my realm. But yeah. Anyways. We have... Wow. That definitely took up all of stream, didn't it? That was a long video. MB, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much. I don't know if I'm feeling as, you know, as risky as Amalgamite. You know what I'm saying? I think she's, She definitely, does not give a fuck. At least based off of the things that I've seen her post. But, I get a laugh. I definitely get a laugh. But, yeah. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. I believe I'm going to call it here. I'm going to go and grab some food. I think I'm gonna edit this video actually and put it up on YouTube as well. So that'll take me some time. I don't know if I'll have it up today, but we'll see. See how motivated I am after I eat some food. But, oh, thank you, Trek. Thank you for the bits. Netanyahu sent these funds to say he wants to watch you play more Skyrim. What the fuck? God damn it. We'll play Skyrim another day, don't worry. I hate how you guys are trying to rage bait me at the end of my own streams! You stinky butts! Anyways, I'm gonna go throw a boo-boo baby fit in the bathtub. Or while I'm getting food or something. But it was really cool hanging out with you guys today. Thanks for watching the Tectone video with me. Thanks for the fun chats. Remember to behave yourselves, okay? Because I don't want you to get banned. And I don't want to get banned. And I'm trying to be a good girl. So, yeah. Thanks for everything. Thanks for the support. And I'll see you tomorrow. On Thursday, same time, 12 to 3. Maybe we'll have time to play some Skyrim. Bye, everyone. Thanks for the biddies.